Focus, my man. Playing around with you, messing with your instincts. You want to get that, one time to order, right? What are you looking at over there? Got something to put it on? Like a towel?
Nah, just sleep in the bar.
Hey man, they told y'all, one of y'all got to carry one of them,
Oh, you did?
I told y'all should carry one of them disposable ones, just in case. Cause look, you had them in the bag? You got a bag?
No, it's just like this
You
one.
just bought them like that? You didn't get a bag?
No, I have like little bags like that, but this
Yeah,
is.
put it inside a bag. They're gonna wet your car up. Call this up. Find out where he at. What's his hold up? Move that bag out. Move this a little bit up.
Yep.
Man, that shit went in my eye.
Jake would get locked up. He's so high.
Oh, I didn't even see. Yeah,
You got 3 felonies. You was high. You wake up in the cell, they don't even tell you the charge. But you don't take the shit serious. You gonna walk off. You got 3 fucking felonies. I said you can take it out there if you had to fulfill a juvenile. Like Jimmy, you got that. Only shit is funny doing that stuff. Right. Everything ain't about this. You see Jake like this. Niggas older than me. They're like 60. When they're young, they up in there like this. They trying to figure it out, Now he want to work at Walmart. Oh, man. Ready? Like,
Think that should take the bags out of the car.
Oh yeah, he got the water, right?
I have it.
Me too. All this shit is from Canada. Y'all gotta communicate, man.
Yeah,
I'm telling y'all gotta communicate. Y'all know he ain't coming right away, man. Pick up some small boy. Yeah. Like, what's going on with y'all? I'm gonna have to run to the back. Y'all gotta communicate, man. You can start without time. I'm going right in, giving all the praise, all the honor, and all the glory to Yahweh. Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Shai, welcome to the party, Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone who told us this truth. Sincere shalom to the elect, the elect man, the elect lady out there, the Akim that's putting their life on the line to get this truth pushed to the public before it's too late. So we are the Hebrew Israelites. We're hoping to be the elect amongst the 12 tribes of Israel, because if you're not the Lord's chosen on the nation of Israel, which consists of you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native Indians, scattered throughout North, Central, South America, and the rest of the globe, if you're not of the Lord's elect, you will not receive protection in this day. If you're not of the Lord's elect, you will not get the power. If you're not of the Lord's elect, you will not get in that ship for salvation. You will eat a nuclear bomb. This is the point that we at this time. So our job is to come out and give out these warnings. These are the last warnings. We're about to hit something called, I can go right in, get Amos 8 verse 11. We about to go right into the famine of the word. You know how I know? And well, I listen to my elders, that's how I know. And I can feel it and I can see it too. How's the heart going so hard through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai? You know this has got to be there. I woke up 2 in the morning and he had a live going. Apostle talk. Because the spirit is picking up. Because we in that last minute, that crunch time, fourth quarter. And you gotta get all you get. And let's get that. You got Amos?
Yep.
Go ahead.
This is Amos 8, verse 11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words.
Now you see what a famine is, it's not saying that there's going to be no food or water. It's just scarce, it's hard to find. The same thing with this word. So how easy it is today, Thursday, and Thursday came all 2 weeks, you know, it just went like that. Down we here to Thursday, where the Lord give us a little retreat time to power back up. And Lord will, we be back out here on Wednesday, but time is moving so fast. Time is moving so fast. That's why you can't play games with your time. You can't play games with the mission that we on. Because, see, when the men shut the camera off, we got ours. You know what I'm saying? Like when I say shalom to the eye, I got mine. So I'm riding off with my package. You know, I got my faith. I'm stable. I trust in Yahushua. I'm calling on him. So you got, when the feminine words start, the men that pack up, they got this. Right? But what are you going to do? Those that's watching these camp lessons, taking it for a joke, you know, the reports that's going out, the history, the breakdown, everything has been broken down. You taking this for a joke. You're going to be the one that ain't got yours when it's famine comes. And you're going to be looking for camps. You're going to be trying to go through old videos and, you know, knocking on doors. Joke's going to be traveling 30, 40 miles just to try to get to the men of the Lord, and you ain't going to be able to find it. But you got to remember, the men of the Lord, all apostles, they got this. You know, they're rooted. Oh, get that. Colossians 2, start from verse 7. And this is the time to be ruling. And I know it's a scary time to learn this. You know why I say that? Because when you bump into a channel like what's going on here at Saints of Jersey, see this channel here, you got to know what's going on when you just jump into certain channels. And this Saints of Jersey is set up that way, as well as a lot of brothers' channels are set up to where if you in a loop and you look at their video, you know where they coming from, you know where everything is at, so you're with them. But if you just bump into this channel and you don't know the ABCs of this truth, you don't know what this truth is about, you lost. You like, what the hell? What they talking ships and bombs and what is going on? That's why you need time to be still. That's why the Lord set up different teachers, man. Set up our elders so that you can get the fundamentals. You can drink the milk. So then when you do jump on a more of a, you know, a fast channel, we sticking, you know, we just basically just going current events, prophesying, we moving, you can flow. You know, because you got the whole story. That's having yours. Not just saying, hey, you know, that was a good camp. They say, made me feel good, and you walk off, and you can't even put the forefathers together. You don't even know who Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob is. You turn around and say, what do you mean? Tell me you don't know who Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob is? You can't name all the 12 tribes, but you sitting there for a year watching videos talking about, oh, that made me feel good. You're wasting time. That's why this famine of the word is going to hit you. It's going to hit you. Because the men that got it, they walking off with it. They got theirs. But you don't have it. So you gotta, it's the time to slow down. You gotta dig in, man. There's certain things that's really essential. Understanding the resurrection. You got men don't understand the resurrection. You talking about the second coming. You haven't even broke the barriers about the resurrection. You got that in Colossians?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll start at verse 6 for context.
Yeah.
This is Colossians 2, verse 6. As ye have therefore received Hamashiach Yahushai, the Lord, so walk ye in him.
Yeah, so you're supposed to be performing these things. Or there's a scripture that say rehearse the righteous act. I think the Ak brought it up a few days ago about put on as the elect. So you're supposed to be walking, you know, in these things. It's enough wisdom here to satisfy your day. Everything, the Lord crunched everything in that Bible you need to get through your 24 hours. And as a spiritual man. It ain't nobody's fault if you're not using it. That's why Paul had to come back and say that. Read that again.
Colossians 2, verse 6. As ye have therefore received Hamashiach Yahushai, the Lord, so walk ye in him.
Yeah. Read on.
Verse 7. Rooted and built up in him.
Rooted. You never know when something is rooted. Like you see these trees behind us. This is. They gotta get these trees in. You see these trees? These trees have been planted by humans, right? But you gotta make sure that it's rooted. How do you make sure that you're rooted? Go to Luke 8. Go to Luke 8 about the seeds. Get it quick. And hold that in Colossians because the word is the seed. And Apostle Paul was touching on this a little bit at camp this week. The word is the seed and it's dropped. You understand? It's dropped places. But some of the places where it was dropped, it withered. It didn't get to the good ground. You got to make sure that the cares of this world ain't getting the everyday affairs of life, and that this root of this word become number one in your system. You understand? Like the word got to become numero uno in your system, man. You can't still be laying back on the world right now because you're not rooted. When you know you rooted is when you breathe, you sweat, you eat, all you think about is this truth. I don't care if I put you in front of a 4-hour movie. As you watch that movie, you just can't help but to think about this truth. And how does this fit to break down a certain chapter or whatever? You're so entrenched. That's why the Lord gave that symbolic form of baptism. Because what the baptism does, when you baptize somebody, you submerge them into the water. Your whole body was submerged and you come back out a new man. But that was all symbolic to how you're supposed to be submerged in this word. The word is supposed to take hold of you, take hold. It should be consuming your life. Yeah.
We read that on Tuesday.
Yeah.
I read that Tuesday, Ezekiel 47. And he goes into Ezekiel, and the angel saw the inner part out of it.
Right.
And it was,
Yep.
And
Beautiful.
you see the water that came to his ankles. About then, he was swimming in this water. It was symbolic of this truth. In the waters. So that this truth, you have to drown in it, man. You have to be submerged, like the Ox said. Right? You got to be, especially now. Especially now, because if you haven't reached that height of anxiety in the spirit where you know things is popping off because the Lord is moving, you know, then you're going to have a problem because it's going to be too late. Brothers got to tap in, man. Something is going on and the Lord's spirit is moving. And these prophecies are being fulfilled, man. Things are happening, man.
Big time.
So, that, see, again, comfortable. Men, a lot of men in Israel are very comfortable, you know, because you ain't go through adversity yet. You know, we go through our little trials, you know. Yeah, we catch hell. But you haven't gone through adversity yet, when you know you ain't eating 2 days, you don't know all hell breaking loose, everything shut down, people dying of pestilence. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's gonna come. That's Jacob's trouble. It's gonna get bad. All right? I want to get this because you said something about rooted, and you gotta be rooted. All right? Ephesians 3 and 14. The point is in 17. For this cause I bow my knees unto the Father of our Lord Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, of whom the whole family in heaven and earth is named, that he will grant you, according to the riches of his glory, to be straightened with might by his Spirit in the inner man. See? It's about the inner man.
Yeah.
The Lord is dealing with the inner man.
Yeah.
Paul just said the Lord is going to work with the inner man. He's not dealing with nobody. He's not dealing with that outside guy.
Right.
He ain't dealing with the external. He ain't dealing with these guys, the guys how we were brought up in Babylon the Great. The Lord don't want to deal with that man. If you're a man of the Lord wants to deal with that guy that's inside, the inner man, the spiritual man. All right? Verse 17, this is the point. That the anointed may dwell in your hearts by faith, that ye being rooted and grounded in love.
And that's not the same one? That we just read? Yeah, that's cool.
What you was reading now?
What you was reading? Colossians?
Yeah, Colossians 2 verse 6.
Oh, no. That's perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah, perfect. Because we're supposed to be rooted right now. The spirit, man. You know, there's certain men, like we look at our apostles, you can look in the apostles' eyes and see that they rooted. You can just look at the spiritual men, certain spiritual men, you know, some our bishops, our elders, you can look, you know who rooted. Just put it like that. You know who rooted by just looking at their eyes and how they teach it. You know, now the Lord can uproot you. The Lord can do that too. He can uproot you.
Got it right.
Oh.
Spirit, I'm saying it right on top. You said it right on time.
When he playing this season.
Yeah. No, it's just a spirit, man. You know?
I still ain't touch on what you first read.
Yeah, man. Matthew 15. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 15, and verse 13. But he answered and said, every plant which my heavenly Father hath not planted shall be rooted up. Let them alone, they be blind leaders of the blind.
Right.
And if the blind lead the blind, both shall fall into the ditch.
That's heavy, man. But the Lord tell you that the kingdom of heaven is like a net. And when you throw a drag net, y'all should know, y'all from the islands, you know how it works. You know, when you fishing, it's a drag net. You throw it into the water, and it got sandbags on it, or whatever they use to weigh it down, and you pull it. When you pull it, you pull in the good and the bad to safety or to shore, and that's what this truth is for. It's referred to as a net. It pull, but what happens when the fisher gets everything to shore? He sort through it. And the ones that he don't want, the undesirables, the house of Saul, 2/3, that's, you know, got a garment on, you know, might even have a channel with subscribers, you know, call themselves celebrating the Passover, just doing the things that the actual good fish is doing. The Yahweh throws you back in. He uproots you, man. You could have been dropping it for 15 years. I was looking at a video today. This is scary. You know, a brother, I forget his name of the channel. I just came by it, and he had a picture when he first came into the truth. And he had like about maybe 6, 7 brothers with him. I think 3 of them remained, but everybody else went into the world. They went into the world horribly, but what actually happened?
I'm talking about the, y'all seen that GMS Cable?
Okay, yeah, yep.
Yeah, they were they were had their little old thing going on.
At first, yep.
It's called Zion or something. And they found
Yeah.
It's scary. They use more into you see we had to print
The shirts.
Yeah, the shirts.
Right. But they end up growing and gaining root, and the rest of them, the Lord threw them back out. He uprooted them. So which should be rooted? The rootedness is not the outward appearance, how big your beard is, you know, how strong your shalom. You see, one of the brothers pointed out, he said, I thought this joker was never going to go in the world. He had so much fire and love and teaching and scriptures and this and that. Then he showed a picture of him today. Nigga had a big tattoo on his neck that says God's son. Big tattoo, whole sleeve and everything. But see, this truth ain't for the house of Saul. The Lord gonna get to you, man. In due time, if you don't belong in this truth, you don't belong up under your house shop, you're not rooted, the Lord gonna get to you. And that's just what happened. It was just their time. They were just not up to elect. And the rest of the brothers went on.
I have, to back you up, I have Matthew 13, verse 47. Again, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a net.
Beautiful.
That
and what's that net today?
That's this, it's this faith. It's bringing it.
Right. But the Lord used the internet to get you in.
It's actually called internet.
Yeah, the unicorn.
Yeah. When you look at the system of the satellites, see, all this was put together. See, y'all don't know the power y'all carrying. You think the Lord put YouTube together so you can play with your dog with a spoonful of peanut butter and show the world? Yeah, those events happen on YouTube. What's the most important thing on this internet? Do we need the Rothschild himself to walk down the street and tell you that what we doing is the most important thing?
Yeah, this internet was the Lord gave Esau the wisdom on the left hand to be invented. This was created for the elect.
Yeah.
It's really for the elect. Because the elect, the Lord already knows. The Lord said that raise up your powerful class.
Yeah.
Right? So then, we read Tuesday about 2nd Ezra chapter 4, to verse 37 about the prophecies, right? They can't overlap each other.
Right.
Everything's best on time. So we all fell. Paul spoke about the falling away. We all fell. We was in this world, we were lost, man. But there was a time when the Lord said, you know, I'm going to raise up the prophets, the men, start with our apostles, Abba and all that. And you notice the story of Abba and our apostles keep coming up. You know, because that's very important. They're a foundation. And let me say something. There was a time, because the internet was, when was the internet again? Somebody can Google it real quick. When was the internet invented? Let me find out real quick. But the point is, everybody had got the internet. I think IBM, was one of them.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Microsoft,
IBM and all of that.
hardware.
In the Google AI overview, the internet wasn't invented on a single day or by one person. Its foundation began on October 29, 1969.
69. And I don't know if they're going to say this here, but go ahead. That's heavy.
I didn't even know they were going to say that.
That's heavy.
The spirit was just like, look it up. I didn't even know. The spirit was moving.
69.
You know, y'all know the spirit, but what's so important about 69?
But be business. You can't want to see it.
That was the beginning of Babylon, the great falling. That was the beginning of falling because Elijah came into the scene. Now do me a favor, hold that real quick. I want to tie something together. Give me Malachi 4. We'll read verse, what's that, 5? Almost the last verse.
Yeah, start from there. You know where you're supposed to be going.
It speaks about Elijah. Before the coming in the dreadful day. You got to be quick, bro. You got a phone, man. Come on, man.
This is Malachi 4. I'll start from verse 4. Malachi 4 and 4. Remember ye the law of Moses, my servant, which I commanded unto him in Horeb for all Israel, with the statutes and judgment. Verse 5. Behold, I will send you Elijah the prophet before the coming of the great and dreadful day of the Lord.
Yeah, and if you can receive it, you know, that was Alma Bivens. He came on the scene around 1969, right?
Yeah.
But it says before the great and dreadful day. So Abba, when he came on the scene, he was evidence, he was a sign of Babylon the Great falling. Because it said before the dreadful day. So he came on the scene, he was that sign, he was the evidence. That was a symbol, that was symbolism of the beginning of the fall of Babylon the Great, 1969. All right, that's when this place was starting to go down. All right, and look at it now. All right, and now we're closer and closer to that dreadful day.
Yeah.
We got rumors of wars. This fucking Nero, man, he talking about using nukes, you know, because he's getting fed up. And hey, let it be. Let it be, man, because the Lord won't put the spirit on him and it's going to go down like that. That we need it to go down like that.
What's happening?
All right? So it's very important about these years. So the internet, you know, now read what you got, because see how we tie this together. This is all spiritual. The internet was created for the elect. To prove it, Abba comes on the scene in 69, and look where the internet was, the foundation was laid out in 69. Go ahead and read it again, Abba.
In the Google AI overview,
In Psalms 19, you know, the internet version, the internet scripture. You scan it, Psalms 19.
the internet wasn't invented on a single day or by one person. Its foundation began on October 29, 1969. And it says the modern internet emerged on January 1st, 1983.
Yeah, see, now I don't know if they're going to go this deep, but when you go into it, they said it happened by accident down there messing with that hydro collider. Do they got anything about CERN, Switzerland, the hydro collider?
I'm skimming through it.
Yeah, because what they found out with that hydro collider, they use it as a looking glass to see into the future. They call it string therapy or string theory. It's like string theory. And what they said, that's how they come upon the G's, right? The G's represent the generation, you know, and that was the Lord. The Lord was bringing this Urim and Thummim, because it's a Urim and Thummim system, man. And the Lord was bringing it into their reality, and it will be used to wake up the Lord's most important people on the planet Earth, which is the Lord's elect. You got something about CERN?
No, I didn't come up with it.
Yeah, put in, did the internet, did CERN, Switzerland have anything to do with the internet? Put it in like that. Because this is a very important piece. We haven't met our apostles. We never shook the apostles' hand, gave them a hug. We never met our elders that we learned from, man. You know, we haven't met our bishops. You know, we learned all this knowledge through the Urim and Thummim, which represents the light and perfection. We learned it through the internet. We're not elders. People say, hey, so we're elders, right? We're not elders. But they see, oh, they got a great amount of knowledge. They believe we teach. But we was able to do that by sitting down and turning on the system. You know, like it's like
the Apocrypha speaks about when you find a man of knowledge in the beat times.
Yeah.
In beat times to his door, like way down his door.
Yeah.
And that's what we've been doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've been doing that for years, man.
Yeah.
All we've been doing is just learning, getting fed by the apostles and elders and millstone, man.
Yeah.
Those are our teachers. That's why we got the same doctrine. We teach what they teach.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? 100%.
All Lord Yahweh.
All Lord Yahweh Shemi outside, man. And that was
to the Urim and Thummim. See, and what the Spirit does, it works through. You can feel the Spirit through the internet. So the Lord made it to where now we live. You can feel the Spirit from off me and I. You in the Spirit, you're in this gathering without being here. You don't need to be here anymore.
And what's heavy about it is that the spiritual temple is the men of the Lord, the elect being built as we speak.
Yeah.
These are men. These are men. So you got the apostles in New York. We in Jersey. You got the elders in Dallas. You got brothers in Chicago.
Right.
All over. With the same doctrine.
Right.
It's being built spiritually. 1 Peter 2 and 5. Read that. I'm gonna push out real quick. And what you got?
Okay, so I found two things on the internet. So it says, yes, the Large Hadron Collider and the internet are deeply connected.
See?
Though they didn't happen at the exact same time. The original internet was invented in the 1960s and the 70s by the US researchers in DARPA. However, the World Wide Web, the system of websites and hyperlinks you use to browse the internet today, was invented at CERN, the home of the Large Hadron Collider in 1989.
Yeah, and that's where you get the G, the generation system.
And I'm gonna say something. All these agencies, they're under the same umbrella. You got the Hadron Collider, you got CERN, you got Harvard, you got DARPA. All of these agencies are under the same umbrella on the left-hand side.
Yep.
These were the left-hand priests, the high priests.
Yeah, beautiful.
This is where they conjure up. This is where they dwell at.
Yeah.
This is where they do their synods and rituals and all of that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say something too. A lot of these weapons that Esau has now, he got that information from the left hand.
Yeah.
Like when it comes to that direct energy weapon, that dual weapons, that's coming from the left hand. All right? Because they've been conjuring demons and spirits on the left hand for ages. All right? It ain't no secret to us because now we tune in the spirit. This is about the elect on the right and the versus the elect on the left. The Lord raised up his men. So the Lord gave us the eyesight to see what they're doing. Meanwhile, you got these people, they don't know what's going on.
What the fuck is going on?
All they worrying about is
getting high.
Getting home, getting high, fucking, taking a shit, getting something to eat, and going home and doing this shit all over again throughout the whole week. I don't know about you, but I'm sick of this fucking pattern. I'm sick of fucking alarm clocks. I'm sick of this fucking same cycle over and over. This ain't the way that Yahweh Shem Yahushai created the Israelite man to live. We've been promised better things, the scriptures say, man. These people, they so assimilated to that shit, man. I'm sick of the pattern, this cycle of alarm clocks. Eating, looking for good food.
Same bullshit food.
Going to work, coming back, taking shit from your supervisor.
Same shit.
Looking at the same stupid, funky ass neighbors. Waking up every fucking morning. That ain't the way. This is not life. This ain't living for us, man. But we've been promised better things. This is why we out here, we fighting. In the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man.
That's why we getting rooted. We about to go home. Why we so excited when we see the UFOs showing up?
But see, going back what you were saying, you still got Jakes that's in the truth. They lukewarm, they're not rooted. Why? Because you still living a double life.
You're in love with this shit.
You, what I just said, you half of your life likes it. You like that shit, man. You know, I perfected my alarm clocks. Everything's perfect in the head.
Good sound every day.
You know, my job ain't that bad. You done convinced yourself. This is how bad Babylon the Great is. It fucks you up mentally. It breaks your spirit. If you ain't got the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, Babylon will put a spell on you.
Witchcraft.
Jake is so fucked up, he convinced himself, like, you know, my job ain't that bad.
Just give me a dollar raise.
Yeah, I'm good with that. A dollar? I'm good. Nah, man, fuck this place.
Fuck that.
Hey, the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua promised us better things, man.
Dollar raise.
Give me 2 Peter's, I know what you got. 2 Peter's chapter 3. Start at verse 10. Start at verse 10 and read down from verse 10 on down. Hold 1 second. Yes, sir. Let him read that real quick.
This is 2 Peter 3, verse 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away.
Yeah, but see, the Lord, that day ain't going to be a thief to us. Why? Because we watching. That's the importance of watching. You know that this is about to happen. if you know that this is about to happen, that the Lord about to sweep this place with the broom of destruction, you move differently when you start your morning. You don't start your morning without hitting them knees and praying. That's number one. That's before you touch your phone and, you know, you hit your knees and then you look, then you grab it, you see, did I miss something? When you wake up, you could be sitting in the midst of every all hell breaking loose. You don't know yet. You haven't looked out your window. So that computer, that's like the window. But that's the first, because you start watching, because you know what day you in. You know what day you in. You watching, you putting on your plantation clothes, you still watching, you know. You jump in the shower, you got your phone there by the curtain. You know what I'm saying? Because you're looking for something. See, the watchers are looking for something. And that's when Peter's coming. We're looking for them to announce the cashless society. We're looking for them to announce, don't go to work today because they just, a black swan event, something just knocked out power for billions of people. We're looking for something. That's why you're watching. So that spirit, knowing all this shit about to go down, that spirit is constantly on you. You're like, fuck, man. If you're watching for a thief, you up all night. You got your shotgun, you ready to go. So you're watching, so that day is not going to hit the minute of the Lord. Why? Because we going, Yahweh Ratazah, I say it's humbling. Yahweh Ratazah, we're going to be prepared. We're going to stay on that watch. But these fools, these people walking around with an N95 mask on in the car by yourself, looking like a damn idiot, these fools going to get caught up with the element of surprise, man. Read that again, huh?
This is 2 Peter 3 verse 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise.
Yeah, what's that great noise? That's them bombs, man. When you get up, you turn on the news, Bayan News, and they talking about the Strait of Hormuz and you know, Trump said just nuke them, man. Shit, this like music to your ears. Because we coming closer to the day. No, Jake ain't talking about the bombs. He's scared. They don't like that language.
No, they got cowboy hats on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they showing the whole fucking world their little babies, man. You got little 5, 6-year-old little girls, man, with fucking cowboy hats. This is what y'all doing.
Yeah, feeding the baby. You saw the nigga with the bottle?
With the similar.
Yeah, which is nothing. We feed our baby, but like I said, like the apostle said, why would you do that on camera? Why would you do that on camera? We all fed our babies, our kids. But this is not a camera moment. This is not a party moment. And Jake is not they're not rooted. Those men, you can look at those men and see that this is just an Israelite party to them. But see, the true men of the Lord are watching for this. Read that again.
In the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise.
See, once you on alert, today I'm moving around. I get up in one patient room and they had the news on and they were talking about the weapons. My ears stuck up like a dog. You know, like when a dog sense danger, its tail go up. See, this how you supposed to be. You could be minding your business. You just drive down the street. Something come on or some report, something click, your ears go up. When you see a dog stand up, they getting that ready and their ears go up, that means what you see. You see something. You know? Remember when I Am Legend? When he would tell the dog, what you see, what you see? Because he would get in position, ears go up, tail go up, and he said, okay, we see the deer. Let's go get him.
The name Caleb means law.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
That was spiritual for him to have that. Because he was loyal to Yahweh Shem. And that's us. We all got a part of Caleb in us. Abarat South, where the men of law, the elect, the hope for elect, they're going to be faithful. They're going to watch. They're going to watch. Isaiah spoke about how he kept his nights and his daytime. Daytime and night watches.
Right. Oh, 24/7.
Oh, look at that. 24/7. That's spiritual right there, man. That's 24/7, man. 24/7 all day long. You know? That's how we supposed to do. Because hey, the Urim and Thummim is still pumping.
Still bumping, yeah.
So you know you got lessons coming out left and right 24/7. You got news coming out left and right.
Yeah.
Every day there's something new coming out.
Yeah.
So we got to keep the eye on. So you got to be loyal. Just like a faithful dog. Man.
Oh, nice German Shepherd, man. Who was reading?
2 Peter 3 verse 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise.
Yeah, them heavens, that's not talking about where Yahweh, his son Yahweh shot dwell. That's rulership. Esau's system. No more satellites. What we gonna need the satellites for? The ceiling is done, it's over. No more satellites. No more cars. No more tire shops. No more beauty salons. No more Burger Kings. No more McDonald's. No more train system. No more underground railroads. No more subways. No more Bentleys.
Sound like the movie X-Men Apocalypse.
Oh, yeah. That's my fault right there. Oh my God.
No more this. No more that.
Systems. No more systems.
Yeah, man, that was spiritual as hell, man.
Yeah, I
And
love
Esau
that.
always does that. He plays psychology with Jake.
Yeah.
You know, he made the villain. I mean, he made the righteous the villain.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Switch roles.
Yeah, he switched roles.
Yeah.
He was actually the spiritual man.
Yeah.
That was
He represents Yahweh.
yeah. It's like Thanos represents
Yeah, I was shocked. I watched a little bit of that last night.
Yeah.
So the Lord is doing away with all this. Calendars. Look, you got Jake thinking you're gonna take a calendar into the kingdom. I'm gonna count my favorite boots.
Well, they still all these camps, man, they still celebrate the Sabbath from Friday to Saturday.
Look at that. Calendar.
Right?
Yeah.
From Friday to Saturday, every Friday to Saturday. Moses wasn't keeping the Sabbath every Friday to Saturday. There was no Friday or Saturday. It was based on the new moon, and it went into one day and one month.
Right.
There was no Friday and Saturday. They ain't had no calendar in the wilderness.
No.
You been up going by a calendar, Friday and Saturday, man. Soon y'all going off, man.
No, you got the spirit. They had to look up into the heavens. The moon was given for seasons. That's why the moon goes through that 29.5-day cycle. A waxing and a waning phase. We just came out the new moon a few days ago. So now we going into we have to be shipping tonight because got all this smoke in the air and shit.
Yeah, it's real hazy out here.
Yeah.
You know, it's real hazy, man.
Yeah.
And in the sun, it looks like a big orange ball because it's so hazy. It's like the midst because of that wildfire out there in Canada.
Yeah. All that smoke is over there. But tomorrow night you should be able to see something called the crescent of the sun, because so like the moon, because the moon is going to a waxing phase.
Yeah, it's going through a cycle for its perfection.
Yeah.
So it's waxing back to its perfection, which is going to be the full moon. So slowly going to get back its light.
Yeah.
You know?
And you can read about that in Sirach 43. And then once it hits the perfection, which is a full moon represents the middle of the month. So usually you're in the 14th or the 15th day. 14th day of evening is the actual 15th day. So you're actually in the middle of the month. This is how we kept time. Then you would go into your imperfection, which is your waning phase. When now the same cycle repeats itself, but now it goes back down to darkness. That's what you get your full moon, which represents a new month. The word month comes from moon. So once the moon completes that whole cycle and it wanes all the way down to the darker side, it's still a light, but it's just a darker side. That's how the Lord set it up, a lighter side and a darker side, so that contrary one to another, so that the counting of the days would be perfection. You couldn't do that if the whole thing was light. So he had to give you that darker side, and therefore he can go through the cycles with both sides.
and then you get a new moon, which is it a new moon? Did the Lord go in his pocket and give you an actual new moon? You're beautiful. There we go right there. No, what is he talking about? Basically, it goes through a refreshing cycle. Okay? So it's a renewing, and then it starts to cycle again. And that's how we counted our months. That's how we counted our days. That's how you get the new moon, and it fluctuates. So it doesn't happen exact. The Sabbath, once you get that new moon, yeah, that's the new moon.
It's this one right here with the little slither of light.
Yeah.
Little slither right here. This one right here.
So that will be going into the last day of the month, going into the new moon. So we'll celebrate that new moon as a high holy day. Then after that new moon, 24-hour process, start counting the 6 days. Then after that 6th day, you get your 7th day, the Sabbath, which is actually going to land on the day that the new moon came in. And you do that for your 29 and a half, which is basically 4 weeks, and the new moon will be back new again, and that starts a new month. But
new moon
yeah,
is the first day of the month.
no, well, at the end of it, we celebrate it. Then at the end, you start counting for to get your Sabbath. So that's how it fluctuates. That's not landing on a Friday evening, Saturday evening, every week, every month. That's based on the small hats. But see, the Lord got to put you up under the right men. The Lord got to put you with the lead. So we're going to understand this time perfectly when we get to the kingdom. The Lord put the spirit on the tribe of Issachar. Issachar understood this. See, all hell break loose, they shut down the clocks. What do you think will happen when you lose power? You lose clocks. We're going to still be so in tune with the moon, we can look up, at least we can have some type of, where we at,
We're going back to that. We're going back to everything going back in order.
Yeah.
All right? Everything go back in order. Now, ain't going to be no calendars. We all going to go up and we'll be looking into the moon. You know what I'm saying? Let me read this real quick. This is Psalms 81 and 2, 20s and 3. Take a psalm and bring hither the timbrel, the pleasant harp with the psaltery. Blow up the trumpet in the new moon in the time appointed on our solemn feast days. When you read it in NLT, it actually says this: blow the ram's horn at the new moon and again at the full moon to call a festival. IUIC got it all messed up. Show you there's two different. Full moon is not the new moon.
Right.
It's not. No. It just said it right there.
That's a head chop.
Yeah.
See, that's why we say you need an anointment from Yahweh Bashim Yahushua to receive all of the truth. These men are not anointed. These men are not. They can't get this. This is a simple breakdown. It's nothing hard here. It's a simple breakdown. You understand? Like you said, Moses didn't have a calendar in the wilderness. In Esau, calendar is based on the solar system. The elites use the lunar calendar. The elites set up your rent and everything, your bills on their lunar calendar. Because the word calendar comes from the word call in. I got that from the Apostle, so I looked it up too. Yeah, calendar. Calendar goes back. It was. I forget. I think it might have been around the 10th century, around there. But they started calling in the debt on the beginning of the months. But they were still basing those months off the calendar, which means call in. That's why you pay your bills in the first of the month. So they kept the same system, but they give you the solar calendar, which would represent 365 days.
Yeah, look, I got something right here.
Okay.
The October 1582, the year 1582, the October 1582 calendar is historically unique. To fix the drift of the Julian calendar, Pope Gregory the 13th implemented the Gregorian calendar. As a result,
10 days were erased.
Yeah.
So you really don't even know what time, what day you
Basically,
in.
you don't know where you at.
They've been
No.
messing. Give me Daniel 7:25.
Beautiful. Right.
All right? As a result, 10 days were erased from history in Catholic countries.
Yeah.
Thursday, October 4th, 1582, was followed immediately by Friday, October 15th, man.
Yeah.
What the hell is the other 9-10 days?
Yeah.
They erased it, they changed times.
They messed with the time.
So you can't go by Friday or Saturday.
Yeah. You gotta be in the spirit.
Because if you
right?
are, you're basing everything on Esau's time.
Gotta be in the
What you're
spirit.
really doing, IURC, you're moving like Edomites.
Yeah, you
you're
don't have
moving
the
like
spirit.
Christians, man.
You're not anointed.
All right? But that's just to show you right there that, hey, man,
Beautiful.
yeah, man. Look, the lunar cycle, though, which is biblical, right? The biblical year is primarily based on the lunar cycle, with months beginning and ending at the new moon.
Right.
They telling you this.
Yeah.
Go.
I have
Hold on.
oh, Salaki.
Let me get, okay, listen to this. When you go to Numbers 10 and 10, on the day of your gladness, also at your appointed feast, at the beginning of your months, you shall blow the trumpets over your burnt offerings. They shall be a reminder of you before your God. This passage, listen to this, indicates trumpets were blown for festivals and new moons to remind God of the people. But again, the performers are not specified. They're telling you. This information is out there. They tell
Everything
you.
is out there.
They know.
That's the scholars right there.
Wow.
So we got our feast days off the new moon. That's basically what he just read.
Yep.
And the new moon is a feast day.
Yep.
It's a feast day. So we did so you can't these other camps they calculate the Passover according to the moon. They calculate the Feast of Unleavened Bread according to the moon, the Feast of Weeks, Day of Atonement. But then when it comes to the Sabbath, you stop and use Esau's calendar. That don't make no sense. That means that says something ain't clicking in. But that's a sign for the elect to get the hell away from them men. Because you're counting all the other feast days according to the moon. And then when it comes to the Sabbath, you're still telling me it's a Friday, sundown, and Saturday, the spirit ain't with you. The spirit ain't there. The spirit should smack you in your head and say, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah, what is surely going to happen? The Lord is going to do more than smack. He's going to break it down. All you other camps, the Lord is going to break it down. He's going to destroy all of it, man. The scripture said, no, God Gamaliel said it. He said, refrain from these men.
Acts 5.
You know, he said, refrain from these men. Because if it ain't of the Lord, it shall surely fall.
Yeah.
I'm just roughly paraphrasing. But if it's the Most High, if it is of the Most High, the Lord, it should stand. Just roughly paraphrasing. So, you guys are on your way down. Y'all not preaching the correct doctrine. It ain't of the Lord. You ain't got the 100% truth, and that's just what it is. And in due time, you know, the Lord is going to reveal it. Let me get this real quick. First Maccabees chapter 4. This is I'm going to jump down all the way to the end. Verse 56. And I'm going to read down a little bit. And so they kept the dedication of the altar 8 days and offered burnt offerings with gladness and sacrificed the sacrifice of deliverance and praise. They decked also the forefront of the temple with crowns of gold and with shields, and the gates and the chambers they renewed, and they hanged doors upon them. Thus was there very great gladness among the people, for that the reproach of the heathen was put away. Moreover, Judas and his brethren with the whole congregation of Israel ordained that the days of dedication of the altar should be kept in their season from year to year, by the space of 8 days, from the 5 and 20th day of the month Kislev, which mirth and gladness, going into the feast days, going into the new moon.
In their season.
And this was during the Maccabees. All right, so they even more into it.
They was counting. working with the moon.
And also it proves that the Apocrypha is in tune with the scripture.
Right.
That's what it is.
Yeah. That's how you get the feast of dedications too. You gotta know your months.
And you ask any Israelite, you know, that don't believe in this, even Christians, when you celebrate Hanukkah, listen, for example, they say, yeah, we do.
Right.
Well, guess what? Where is that at?
You gotta go to the Greeks.
You gotta go into the Greek captivity.
The third beast.
You gotta go into here, man.
Yeah, you gotta go into the Apocrypha.
You gotta go into here.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. You had your hand
Oh,
up?
and what's heavy is that you go in the blue letter, and the blue letter actually tells you that it's in the Master. They tell you.
Yeah.
But see, the
scholars know.
Yeah, the scholars know.
Scholars know. You average everyday Sunday worshipers, you worship in the sun.
Yep, worship in the sun.
You know, these names, Monday goes back into the moon worship. You're not supposed to worship. It tell you that in Jeremiah 10, being astonished at the stars of heaven, as the heathen are. Don't be dismayed. You understand? We don't worship the moon. We just said the moon is a tool put here for our use. And it was very important about our farming system. Remember, we're farmers.
We are.
You know? And it wasn't no supermarket. That's another thing Jake ain't wrapped around his head too. Was there a supermarket where Moses put them in a wilderness? No, we knew a farming system, and the moon is very important with the tides and with the water that's in the sea. There's little drips of water in the sea, and what the moon does when it's properly planted, which goes back into being rooted with the spirit, the moon opens the seed so that the sun can hit it with its power, and whatever's in that seed can grow. But if the moon don't move the tides, and when the tides move, that counts for the soil itself. There's water still in the soil. So as the moon fluctuates, when you get lunatic from, right? The full moon does something. It does something. It does the same thing for farming. If you know anything about a farming system, and those seeds are opened up, and then the growth process starts happening from the sun, and also the farmer coming properly watering and doing what he got to do.
Yeah, which is Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
He's watering us. You know, he's that water. He's watering us. Last time that you started with the seed, I've been over this for like 45 minutes already. This is Sirach chapter 10, where is it at? And 19. They that fear the Lord are a sure seed. And they that love him an honorable plant. They that regard not the Lord are dishonorable seed. They that transgress the commandment are deceitful seed.
Yeah, those the seeds that they don't.
Stony ground.
You still got that? Come on, see,
Yeah,
you should already be.
yeah.
You daydream. See, the spirit, you should have already had your fingers on that when I get that. And you see, the spirit is taking it spiritual now. See, we talk about the moon, and that's the Lord saying he's the dawn of the day, he's the light. The moon gives off the light, but the moon and the sun works together so that this good seed that's rooted, like the ox just read, can grow into the plant. But there's seeds that you plant, and you go back, and the seed, it ain't nothing happened to it. It just died, or it got ripped off by an animal. You understand? We want to be rooted in this truth, man. So you got to let the moon, let the sun, and the spirit, which is Yahweh Shai, do the treatment, man.
Sure.
Yeah, kick that.
This is 1 Peter 2 and 5.
No, you're in Luke for the seed, man.
I got it.
Go ahead.
This is Luke 8, verse 11. Now the parable is this. The seed is the word.
See, now we getting spiritual. Now we see the Lord is beautiful, man.
That's it, man.
Which is all.
And ultimately, Yahweh Shai is that first seed.
Yeah.
Because Yahweh Shai is the word. All right?
Yeah.
It tells you in Revelation, he's the word of God. All right? John chapter 1 says he is the word. All right? So it starts with him. He's the first seed.
Yeah.
Yes, Yahweh Shai was created. He gave birth. He's Yahweh's seed. That's his first seed. That's his
First
son.
creation.
That's begotten. His first creation.
Creation. And the Lord tell you too that an unworthy person, he changes like the moon. So that seed that ain't getting fed, he going through so many changes. You know what I'm saying? He not growing properly. He over there going through something else. Because that other seed, he go do some other type of change. But it ain't the good change for the root.
And it just describe them as a deceivable seed.
Right, yeah.
So you got a lot of false prophets out here that fall right in that category.
Yeah.
They're not teaching you about the mark of the beast. They're not telling you about Jacob's struggle. They're not teaching you about the fear of the Lord. And most of all, they're not really telling you to study.
Yeah.
You just an Israelite. Put some fringes on.
Yeah, come to the
Just
Passover.
put some fringes on.
Yeah, that's it. Shalom.
When Passover come, we'll call you.
Yeah, we'll call you.
And you know you in the world, but you an Israelite.
Yeah.
Hey, you know the Passover come on. You know I ordered my joint from Etsy.
Yeah, right.
It's looking good. It's coming soon from Etsy.
Oh, man.
You know? Yeah. You a deceivable seed. A lot of you are false prophets.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have to pay for that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You're gonna have to pay for that because the Lord takes his doctrine very serious.
Yeah. So thank
The word is Yahweh.
Yep.
So you're belittling the Lord.
Right.
You're what's that word? You're misguided. It's a word.
Mismanaging.
Mismanaging Yahweh Shai, because he is the word.
Yeah,
he comes in the bottom of the book.
So
So this is very serious, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Beautiful. Okay.
Want me to read it again? Luke 8, verse 11. Now the parable is this. The seed is the word.
Yeah, so since the seed, Lord had us go down the actual new moon, seed type to bring it back to the seed that the Ox just read, to the parable that Yahushua kicked to them, going back to being rooted, because the seed got to get rooted so that the growth process can happen.
I'll read it again.
Yeah.
I'll read it again. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 10, and verse 19. They that fear the Lord are a sure seed, and they that love him an honorable plant. Right?
Yeah.
They that regard not the Lord are a dishonorable seed. They that transgress the commandments are a deceivable seed.
Damn, so you gotta say, which one am I? Am I a deceivable seed? Do I just have the look of an Israelite? You know, and knowing precepts is the look of an Israelite too. You got some dishonorable seeds that know some precepts. They know some breakdowns, and that's how they get over, because they can not just look, they can talk the Israelite slang. So you got that happening too. So the Lord said, read that again.
Luke 8, verse 11. Now the parable is this. The seed is the word of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai.
Read on. You got to get that whole parable, because it's going into everything.
Verse 12. Those by the way side are they that hear. Then cometh the devil, and taketh away the word out of their hearts.
Yeah, so anytime you hear this word, right, what's the devil's job? It's to intersect. You know? You can't get mad at Satan for doing what he's created to do. His job is, call Lord Yahweh Shah. You got to you understanding how this thing works, right? We understand the battle, and Satan is set up to get on you. Well, that's how you get stronger. That's what the discipline in your weapons through the spiritual world coming in. What's a boxer if he never had a fight? You train for 6 months, you get in top shape, and you mad because somebody want to fight you? Well, you reading the scriptures, what do you think is going to happen? You ain't going to go through nothing. That's part of the battle. So Apostle Gabar did a video today about you coming to this truth to suffer. That's a heavy state. You can't expect everything to be sweet in your growth process. The growth comes from the planting. When you plant the seed, it goes into the dirt. The dirt ain't beautiful, man. The seed that means you got to go.
The Lord said, Jacob thy worm.
I was just thinking that too.
The worm is under the dirt.
It's under the dirt. So you got to get dirty in this truth, man. For the growth to happen, you don't take the seeds. It's going to tell you some seeds fell over here. Some of them seeds never made it to the dirt.
So you got Israelites just want to be clean. They don't want to make no mistakes. They don't want to be taught. You got Israelites that think they know it all. See, humbling yourself, and Paul spoke about this too, being retaught. That's hitting the dirt. You know, taking it back to square one, so that the growth process can take its course. You would never know how powerful you are until you in a situation, man. You would never know. If you ain't never had a fight, then how do you know that your weapons work? You ain't shot off one bullet. You ain't blocked one sword. How do you know your shield works? We went into that a few weeks ago. The shield and the buckler. The importance of both. Close range buckler, long range shield. But how do you know your shield and buckler work if you haven't stepped in the battle? You've been running from a fight. So there's a proving ground that Yahweh Shah about to put us through to see if you've been rooted. Can I just snatch him from the truth? Because when something rooted, that's you struggling with that. You ain't. We know you can receive it. We know who Peter was. Mm-hmm. You can receive it. We know that's King David. Mm-hmm. And the Lord told Peter, what did he say? Satan desired to sift you, Peter. Yes. So Satan is lurking. He's always lurking. All right? That's why we got to stay humble in this walk, man. Mm-hmm. All right? Mm-hmm. Hey, Yahweh Shai said, but don't worry. You know, just walk the path and I'll pray for you. Mm. So we're hoping that we're in that list.
Yeah, their names are written.
Those names, there's a list up in the heavens. Yeah. And if your name is on there, Yahweh Shai is constantly mediating for you. You're good. You're good. You're good. Because again, like we read in the Apocrypha, there's a sure seed, there's a deceivable seed. You just read it, right? Read it one more time. I got something real quick. I want to tie it up to you.
Beautiful.
This is Luke 8, verse 12. Mm-hmm. Those by the wayside are they that hear. Then cometh the devil and taketh away the word out of their hearts.
Mm-hmm. That's that seed that never made it to the dirt. That seed ended up on the wayside. So the seed got to go into the soil. That's the whole thing. And that's when you come on into the truth, basically your first 2-3 years into this truth, you don't know what it's fully about. That's why the devil come after the men, your first, and see Satan will wait till you get puffed up, because this knowledge puffed it up. It's just what happens. But see, the spirit comes in and then it guides you and it balances it out. Because this is nothing like your university here. You're carrying the top secret codes of the end of the world. So Satan like that. He'll let the men do it 24 months, which is nothing. That's just 2 years. Nothing happened. Everything is beautiful. Might even get some men up, see, and then that's when he'll attack. Because you still ain't learned what the truth is about. You got to go through some years, some ups, some downs, some grinding. You got to bump heads. You got to go low in this truth. The Lord said before honor comes humility. So you got to go in the dirt. You know, them first, it's like the honeymoon when you first come into this truth. It's like the Lord dance with you. Like, oh, you know, let them go. You know, 3-4 years go by. Some men, the Lord let them go. Let them rock out 10 years. He been in this truth 10 years and ain't been touched. Then, out of nowhere. See if you can handle that right there. That nigga still on the fucking ground. He ain't get up yet. And it's gonna be Yahweh Shah that hit you. The same one that gave you the understanding is the same one saying, back up, back up. Let me hit this fool.
I got something back up real quick. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 9 and verse 27. But I keep under my body and bring it into subjection.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Lest that by any means, when I have preached to others, I myself shall be a castaway.
Yeah, that can happen easy too. Because with the doctrine, the ministry is set up for you to teach other people, right? At least that's what it appears to be. But the most important piece to this is you. You're the most important piece to this. What good is it if you're a good teacher and you're correcting everybody, but you never make it to the third temple? You're when the Lord picking out his jewels and them rough stones, he like his stones rough. The Lord don't want you to chisel it in. He said, he told them to get rough stones and place them there. But then you doing the placing, but when the Lord look at you and say, nah, that's not a stone I'm using. What? That's one of the scariest scriptures in the Bible, Matthew 7:21. The Lord said, I never knew you. Then how can this happen? I've been out here prophesying. I've been breaking down scriptures. I teach this one, that one. I got 12, 13 years in this truth. What you mean to say it ain't working for me? That's scary, man. And the Lord ain't gonna tell you that. He's just gonna handle it like this. Your ass gonna be in that chipping line. Straight up. You're gonna find out why I got urges to get chipped, man. I've been praying. It's been weeks. Shit, we running out of food here, man. I've been fasting. Ain't nothing happening. You know why? Because the Lord just gave you his back to kiss, man. That's some scary stuff. So we ain't playing around with these last days in this truth. We trying to be rooted and standing on your house shop before it get thick, man.
Yeah, I got something real quick. We need to go back to that seed. I want to finish.
No, I didn't finish
up
yet.
on that.
Then cometh the devil and taketh away the word out of their hearts, lest they should believe and be saved.
The Lord got to allow that. You got to allow Satan to take that away from you. You know? Don't take it from you. Don't mess him up. And Satan right there waiting. What the Lord? Well, what is what happened to Saul?
Oh.
He said immediately the demon jumped on him.
Just switch spirits, man.
They right there. They both there.
there.
The Holy Spirit, the Lord said, I'm taking it. Here we go.
Taking it.
And Satan right there. Yeah, there
Do
you
your
go.
job.
Boom,
Jump
got
right
on
on
his
him.
ass.
They would jump on them immediately.
That's how easy this is. That's why, man. Let me read this. 1 Peter 1 and 22. I'm going to read down a little bit. Seeing ye have purified your souls and obeying the truth through the Spirit unto unfeigned love of the brethren. See that you love one another with a pure heart fervently, being born again, see? Not of corruptible seed, but of incorruptible, by the word of the Most High, which liveth and abideth forever. That's what we pray for, man. Every single day, we pray the Lord keep that spirit on us. Because once the Lord removes that spirit, that's it. You become the incorruptible seed. You be like that story we read Tuesday about the slothful vineyard. You start becoming slothful. You're not interested anymore. You know, you thirst a little bit, but then soon you just be like, it ain't me. Because what makes us come out here, what makes us do less, what makes us to be brotherly, what makes us fear the Lord is the Holy Spirit. Without the Holy Spirit, we're done. You back, you will be a physical tomb, a spiritual tomb. So it's the Spirit. We need that Spirit. That's why David said, don't take away thy Holy Spirit, Lord. You know?
It's Luke 8, verse 13. They on the rock are they which, when they hear, receive the word with joy. And these have no root.
Okay, so you got me. See what this truth is set up to be sweet, and it's set up to be bitter. That's how it's set up. So this man right here got excited about, the truth. He got excited about what he was hearing. He found out who we are as the people in the Bible. It is exciting. It is exciting, the story of Esau and Jacob. It's very exciting. There's some things that, you learn, you like, I cannot believe it. We the real rulers. Shit, finding out the northern and the southern kingdom was family was exciting for me because I grew up around the northern kingdom and the projects. It was mainly Ephraim and Simeon, but more so Ephraim. So when I learned, that was the sweet part for me, because I said I knew it. because I grew up down in the south part of North here, and I also grew up in the north part. The north part is where the northerners are located in North. The southern part is where Judah mainly, but you got Benjamin and Levi. That's how they separated North. And I grew up on both sides. So I always knew, like, there's something about, you know, these we call them the Spanish people. You know what I'm saying? So when I found out that we were brothers, man, I was highly excited. You know? But these are just certain sweet parts, but see, the truth is set up to get bitter. Like I said, and this is when you need the spirit. Because how long that excitement going to last you? You know what I'm saying? How long that's going to last you? Then as soon as some trouble come in, if the spirit, the bitter is set up, you know, when you taste something bitter, you're not used to it, you spit it out. Because you're not, your body used to the sweet. So the spirit is there to help you hold the bitter down so that you can get rooted. The bitter, they tell you, the bitter herbs for the body. That's the most healthy part. You can't walk around and you just are dealing with the sweet. They call it the sweet tooth. That's where all the disease and stuff gather in your gut. Man. So you're supposed to even balance your body, your physical body, with the bitter and the sweet. And your spirit, the Lord set it up for your spiritual body to be balanced with the bitter and the sweet. But see, this is when it gets tricky, because when the bitter starts, and you know how the Lord do it with the bitter? It's always that correction. It's always Jake being corrected. And then Jake get offended. That's how the Lord set it up. Correct that nigga, man. Make him make a mistake. Make him say something, whatever. Go off. Have somebody catch it. Put him on the spot. The Lord can have the correction in front of the screen, or it could be behind the scenes. However it go, that's one of your Hawashai #1 tools right there. It's pride. Because
which is a snare too.
Beautiful.
Hawashai, when you read Isaiah 8, it says the Lord is described as a gin and a snare, and a stumbling block to Israel. So a lot of times it be the Lord doing that to you.
Yeah.
You know? Especially if you're not one of his men.
Get him out of here. How you gonna get him out? Correct
that pride ain't no joke.
Yeah, ain't no joke.
I pray the Lord, Yahweh Shem outside, never, Lord, please, Father, don't ever put that spirit on me. Because I already know what it is to be powerful.
Oh yeah, we come from that world. Yeah.
Coming from this world, we know what it is.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You know, you know how Jake is coming from the world.
Yeah.
There wasn't nobody else to tell you nothing. Don't tell me nothing.
About myself.
You know who I am.
You know, Jake threw that shit around quick, man. You know?
Look, I'm gonna read it again. We read this Tuesday, going into the bitter and sweet.
Oh, beautiful.
Right?
Beautiful.
This is Proverbs 27:7. The full soul loatheth in honeycomb, but to the hungry soul, every bitter thing is sweet. So that's the balance.
Yeah, beautiful.
But you gotta be hungry.
You gotta be hungry.
You know, and this truth, what we've learned being in this truth is following our apostles, them giving us guidance in the spirit as our spiritual fathers, being in this truth. What we learn is it is a balance. Everything with the Lord is a balance, man. Everything is bitter. Everything's going to be sweet. You're going to have sweet days, you're going to have bitter.
Right.
And guess what? You might have to go through more bitter than sweet.
Yeah. But you have to go. That just might be your character. You finish that out. You got more?
I got one more.
Okay.
I wanted to read this in the MSG. I just read 1 Peter 1 about the incorruptible seed. Right? Incorruptible. Listen to what it says. 1 Peter 1 and verse 22 in the MSG, on down. Now that you clean up your lives by following the truth. So now you come in the truth, you find out you're an Israelite. Man,
Start eating pork.
Start eating pork. You find out the Lord about to destroy them. Oh, wait a second, so wait. The Lord going to destroy them. Now, oh shit, what I got to do to eat, man?
Right.
Now it's telling you this. Now your lives follow the truth. Love one another as if your lives depended on it. Your new life is not like your old life. Your old birth came from mortal sperm. Your new birth comes from the God-living word. You just read it. The living word. right? Your new life is not like your old life. Your old birth came from water sperm. Your new birth comes from God's living word. Just think, a life conceived by God himself. Damn. That's being reborn again. That's being born in the spirit again. That's what we, hey, come on, man.
See now.
And when you're born in the spirit of your Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you ain't gonna fail. You're gonna continue. Because the Lord, He molded you. Right? And now you going straight back. The only way that you could just go wrong is if the Lord just say, okay, you're not one of his men. And that's it. The Lord, and the scripture said that not one of the elect are going to be plucked out of the Lord's hand. They're not going to be plucked. Why? We just read it earlier. Why they're not going to be plucked out? Because they're rooted in faith. We read it in Ephesians chapter 3, verse 17. And you was reading in Colossians 2 and 7. They rooted in faith. They rooted all the way in faith. You can't, hey, you try to grab these strong bushes that's really rooted, you gotta really yank it. You gotta be like, you gotta really grab it. Sometimes you can't even
pull it out.
It's just rooted. So we're rooted in faith in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and we pray the Lord continue to give us that spirit to the end, man.
They say some of those old trees that be like 1,000 years old, they said they roots go out from that.
Yeah.
They said they roots go out. You ain't pulling it. Yeah, they go out from now. So that's hard work.
Yeah, they spread. I think I seen like some type of what is it? Like a documentary, and they show like a visual. It was like a autograph visual. How they show the concrete, and they show the trees, and they show the roots are spreading, like you said. It's just spreading from miles. Yeah,
you got it. And then it's a lot of the roots. It's not like one root. You know, you try to pull it up. You know, you manage to pop one, but there's like 15, 16 others holding it down. You know what I'm saying? And the roots from them trees get thick.
That's right.
Y'all saw roots from the trees on the ground? Those ain't nothing to fuck with them big trees we was under in Weekway Park. And we go through roots under them trees. They were bigger than that. They was like 9 feet across. So you can imagine the size of those roots? You ain't moving that tree, man.
Yeah, that sun and the haziness.
Yeah.
Because of that fire, y'all flipping on orange and shit.
Oh, it's affecting your skin.
Look, you gotta look.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow, yeah. Sun.
That's the sun. You see how
they doing something, too. Esau is doing something, again, with our Scott. This is why you got to stay prayed up. Like the ox said, his skin is red. Some people got, you know, I'm coughing all day. My eyes was killing me.
Yeah, but you could, This is Esau's kingdom.
Yeah.
This is Esau's kingdom, man.
Yeah. That sun damn near bright orange, man.
Yeah, yup. You got that, man.
Yeah. Something going on.
This is an example of redwood roots.
Those are roots?
Yeah, they're redwood trees are like some of the biggest trees in the world. I think they're over in
redwood.
Redwood, yeah, they're over in California, I believe.
Damn, those are serious roots.
So this is a redwood tree. The roots. I pulled this information up.
Yeah, beautiful. That's an example of being rooted, man.
Yeah, rooted, yeah.
Rooted in Yahushua. The good seed.
Good seed.
You still got that parable?
A short seed.
A short seed. Which goes until we have more sure word of prophecy.
Good.
You know? Because the short seed is going to deal with the short prophecy.
That's it.
Because the prophecies are trustworthy.
The Lord, the scriptures say the testimony of the Lord. The spirit of, what is it?
Prophecy and truth.
Huh?
The testimony of the Lord is the spirit of prophecy and truth.
It's the Lord's testimony, which is the spirit of prophecy.
Testimony of the Lord is the spirit of prophecy. Not say truth. But I get you adding on, but you know, just for the camera see.
This is Luke 8, verse 13.
Shalom, we got 6. We got 6. Shalom to all you brothers, man. To the sincere brothers and sisters.
Yes. There's got a lot of people that, you know, they showing their head that they one of them corruptible seeds,
Yeah,
man.
they got the movie theater popcorn right now.
And we don't, how can you stare at somebody just, you know, like, yeah, yeah, like, what the hell are you doing? I don't know. I want to pussy.
Hey, I don't want to get out. What they talking about? The seed. Hold up, the seed. Look that fire, baby. The seed. They talking about the seed, baby.
I don't care. You just watch two bitches sit here and talk, and you ain't moved to crack your book. You just staring.
Okay.
What the hell? You just staring.
You like smoking black too. Hey, they talking about that seed. Baby, you know I'm an Israelite, right?
I told you. All right, let's go.
Luke 8, verse 13. They on the rock are they which, when they hear, receive the word with joy. And these have no root.
Yeah, they happy. I'm happy
They
with
had that redwood.
Yeah, they had that redwood.
That redwood root.
They proud of their beard. They proud of their fringes on their shirt.
Yeah, they proud of that.
Mama, you know we Jews? First thing a nigga do is call his mama. Or go talk to his girlfriend. You know, you gotta start wrapping your head.
A lot of mama boys, right?
Yeah? A lot of them.
Joel and King David say, gird up your loins like a
Man.
A lot of you motherfuckers slack if you say that, because every time I think about it, it pisses me off. A lot of men, they haven't even grown yet, man. Been in the truth for years, you still haven't grown, man. You haven't grown your spiritual testicles yet, man. You're just soft, man. You know?
This truth deal with your character getting harder. Like you supposed to be tough.
The Lord put a spirit on this man, man. I'm feeling it, man. Like, man, I just got so much hatred towards this place, man. And that hatred is just growing every fucking day, man. It's growing. That Yahweh has to come. I'm saying he is coming to save us, man.
He's out of here.
Yeah.
Damn near disintegrate.
We become misanthropes.
Yeah. Fuck around just disintegrate. You know, we all living on a prayer. That's my song. Living on a prayer. We all living on a prayer.
Yeah. Fight to win.
Oh, fight to win. But this truth hardens you up to where the stuff that used to bother you don't bother you as much. Because when you're hardened, you're not easily disturbed. You know, like a true stoic is hard to disturb him and get him out of character. Because really, from the inward, he's a stoic from the inside. He's not just showing you, I sleep on the floor. You know, I do what a stoic do. You know, you're going to tell he's a stoic because he's not easily disturbed. Every time he bump his foot on the tail, he's not, you know, I got to tell the world I'm going through it. I hit my foot, man. Satan. You know, Jay. He comes down limping and shit. Satan, man. And well, that's still an Epicurean. You know, a stoic suffers quietly. Oh, what Solomon say? Grab that. I think it's Lamentations 4. I waited quietly for the Lord. That's what stoics do. They, you know, they're like toads. They stubborn in the spirit. It's hard to move a toad, and we can hit that level to where a lot of suffering, you just deal with it, man. You just take the shit. You know what I'm saying?
You get spiritually numb to it.
Yeah. Just be like, whatever, man.
It's what it is.
You know, you ain't gonna.
You know how many times I've laughed it off?
Right.
Shit be happening.
Yeah. I know what it is. You already know.
Shit happens.
Complaining ain't gonna make it no different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Read that.
This is Lamentations 3 and 26. It is good that a man should both hope and quietly wait for the salvation of the Lord.
See that? So we in the stoic spirit. know, we're in the spirit of hope, and we sit in quiet. And you know what that also means? We not entertained with the world. You understand? You know, it's one thing, you know, anyone about that shit, you gotta do this bullshit. Yeah.
She don't got no hope. She's not supposed to. She's
Right.
She's a 2/3.
Yeah.
That's a 2/3. 2/3 are gonna be destroyed. They have no hope. But we do. We have
We
hope.
got no lots of
We're prisoners of hope.
prisoners of hope.
Or what Paul said, I'm a prisoner of Yahushua.
Yep.
All right, so we're prisoners of the Lord. We owe the Lord. We owe the Lord. For what He did for us, that bitch don't care.
She might die tonight, huh?
Yeah. You came in front of the third day. Yeah, you done. You marked. What she did, she marked.
Yeah. They try to pull her away like, girl.
Yeah.
The spirit like, no, stick your stinking ass up.
Yeah, we know.
We know. Are you gonna bother her? Like, wait,
That's
sister.
why I was ignoring her. I was about to ask her, but then I said, man,
Good.
yeah, I already read her.
Yeah, you already, it finally.
She came over here.
Finally at his grades.
I said,
Legs out, you know, wig on,
these
eyelashes.
people are far gone.
They done, man.
You
Leave
can't.
them alone.
There's no healing for them.
None.
We at the end.
Yeah.
You understand? We at the end of the we about the finish line almost, man. Our Lord is coming. And we believe that through faith. We ask the Lord to give us more increase of faith, just like the apostles asked, the disciples asked, Lord. Because we believe that. All right? The end is sin. There's too much going on.
Yeah, too much.
You got I was talking before the cameras went on. You got floods going on in Texas. You got wildfires in Canada.
Yeah.
All right? You got now this diarrhea virus.
Yeah, they speak about that more now.
Right? Now it's breaking out different states. Now, all over the world, you got the Ebola going on in Africa.
Yeah. Wars.
All right? You got the rumors of wars.
Yeah, people losing their mind, man.
I tell you, Esau's is ready to bring out this tip.
Yeah.
These people about to lose their mind. We at the end. Too many signs in the heavens.
Yeah.
Next month we getting something. It's going to be a something eclipse, August. Next month it's going to be something. What about that rare owl that appeared in Michigan? Look it up. Look it up real quick on Google. Check something. Google rare owl in Michigan and read what you got there. Let's read this, man. This is nothing. This is something that just doesn't happen. It's not happening every day. Like we see these pigeons, we just fed them. We just fed the pigeons over here when we came to camp. We see them all the time. Okay, we're used to seeing those pigeons. This is rare. These are the signs. And the Lord said, give me that in Joel. It's either 12 or 14 when he speaks about let the birds of the fowls of the air teach you.
Yeah. Go do it.
Okay? You got anything? Go ahead, brother. And then once you get that information, I want you to read that.
Yes, sir.
This is what's happening. We at the end of this man's kingdom. The Lord is visiting the planet Earth, man. And he's giving us these signs and we can see them. All right? We're ready. We're ready, man. I'm about to sign the spirit and the Lord have mercy on us. But we're ready for the next phase. You know?
We about to hit it.
We're just gonna have faith and believe in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua as he told us.
Yep.
All right?
Yep.
Man,
Says Michigan's rarest owl sighting is the viral orange snowy owl.
it's called and if they got an image, pull
Pull
it
the
up
image.
so we can see it.
Want me to read it first and then show
Yeah,
the
go ahead.
image?
Yeah.
Nicknamed Rusty or Creamsicle.
No, you saw it.
Yeah. Rusty.
What's the well called? They gave him the well. What was the well name? They gave him the well in SeaWorld.
Shamu?
What's it, Bubbles?
No. He always got a name.
Yeah.
He always got a name. But it's all good. Go ahead,
Rusty. Hey.
First spotted in Huron County in Michigan's Thumb region. While snowy owls are normally white, experts debate whether this unique chestnut orange color is caused by environmental stains or genetic mutation.
Damn, that's bad itself too. Look at the air is mutating everything. Let's see the image of that thing.
It's not, and you ain't gonna see this. You ain't just gonna see this on every day.
Oh, that is beautiful. There's no
pretty eye.
mutation.
That's a pretty owl.
That's Yahweh's creation right there. Wow. That thing look like a Coogee sweater. Remember the Coogee joints, huh? The orange one with the skull cap?
Yeah, it's nice.
Pretty. Wow.
And
That is beautiful.
So you're not just gonna wake up in the morning and see these. They're rare.
Wow.
So these are the signs.
That's one hell of a sign.
Why I show this? Why I show the reading?
This is Job 12 and 7. But ask now the beasts, and they shall teach thee, and the fowls of the air, and they shall tell thee.
Yeah, tell thee what? The signs. Reno, you got more?
Verse 8. Or speak to the earth, and it shall teach thee, and the fishes of the sea shall declare unto thee.
Yeah.
It's a pretty owl, man.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? I claim it. I hope, hey, if it's your will, Lord, let me have a couple of these in the kingdom. This is a pretty bird, man.
Beautiful combination.
This is a bird that in the kingdom, man. Come on, man.
And an owl, Esau used that to represent time. So you going back to, you still got Daniels?
7, yeah.
Oh, and when you go, I think it's Cambridge or Harvard, they got the owl with the capping down there, right?
Oh yeah, I think that's Cambridge. That's one of the one of their mascots. So the owl goes into a few things. You know, an owl represents wisdom. You know, they say a group of owls you go together is called a parliament.
Yeah, no, go sit down.
That's what the Esau get its parliament. The owl is one of the highest forms of learning. You got the 5 stages of learning. That's down in Yale. You know, you got your parrot, your monkey, your toad. You got the owl, which is number 4, and then you got the highest form, which is serpent. Okay, so the Lord said that we should be as owls and dragons. So that owl showing up is significant to the end of the world because there's so many things that go behind that owl that's in the scriptures. So we don't take that lightly, a beautiful owl like that just showing up, you know, in Michigan, you said, right? Michigan?
It was in Michigan, yo.
Yeah.
What you got?
The Daniel 7 and 25.
Yeah.
This is Daniel 7 and 25.
And we're speaking about the time because go along with all the events that I spoke about, time is moving faster. It's Thursday. What's today's date?
Yeah, we got like
16.
2 weeks left. We'll be going into August in 2 weeks.
August. So you ain't got time to do nothing no more. You gotta adjust with these times, these end of the day times. You gotta adjust. Go ahead, read that.
Daniel 7 and 25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High. And shall...
this is going into Antiochus Epiphanes, just the history on it to qualify it. You understand? But the Lord tell you in Romans 15 and 4, whatsoever was written aforetime was written for our learning today. So this same spirit of the Greeks is in this empire, is in this man today. So he went about doing the same thing as the Greeks, as the Romans, and now as the modern day American. He messed with the times and he messed with the law. That's why he give you different times other than the Passover. And in a biblical high holy days, he give you Christmas. Oh, they'll be talking about Halloween by the end of this month. That's how desperate this man is to take money from you for these holidays. They talking about school supplies already. You understand? Because Esau know the time is speeding up.
Daniel 7 and 25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High.
Oh, we ain't wear out? You got the oxygen sitting down. You all right? You know, going through body issues. You know, we going out, man. I don't think you on your feet because you do, you know, couple dips in the morning. Nah, man. You're on your feet because of the mercy of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Now, granted, we try to do what we gotta do, eat right, take care of our temple, our physical body. But you woke up this morning, your heart is beating, your lungs are still pumping. After all this shit that's in the air right now, we've been breathing this shit all day. Some of us probably should have dropped dead this morning. They walking around with N95 now. But it's the Lord's mercy that we still on our feet, man. Hold on, let him put that. Go ahead.
And think to change times and laws.
And he's done that. Daylight, what the hell is daylight savings time, man? Then he get his shit back in October. This man think he's God.
He's so fucked up everything, man.
Yeah. They said that even the animals are catching cancer because daylight saving time affects their eating. You know what I'm saying? Because a dog is used to being on a schedule from just nature. So you feed him at
You got the whole earth out of whack.
everything's out of order. So they saying the dog's digestive system is messed up. Oh, and your eyeballs gotta adjust. When you get all this sunlight around 7, 8 o'clock, and when that go down in October around 4, and it's dark around, your eyes gotta adjust, your appetite, everything gotta adjust to what you just did. Because he pushed everything forward and then he pushed everything back. But time is just still going on though. You ain't stopping the sun from going up and down. You're not stopping the moon from coming out. So the only thing you did was fuck up the people's appetite, their immune system, their sleep pattern. Your sleep pattern is going on.
Because the way the Lord created it, the elements that's in us is the same elements the earth has too. You know, we're all in tune with one another.
Yeah.
And that's what you were going into that earlier with the gravitational pull of the waters.
Yeah.
On the moon.
Yeah.
That them waves is caused by the pulling of the moon.
Yeah.
So the moon is in tune with the earth as well.
Yep.
This is us. It's like you said, lunatic.
Lunatic.
All right?
Yeah.
They get that word lunatic, man. The body's out of whack.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
What they say, the woman, emotionally, upon the month.
Yeah.
You know, we were just going into the new moon, going into the month and all of that.
Yep.
You know, when she's out of order,
Yeah.
out of disorder. But also,
Oh, the month.
everything's out of whack.
Yeah.
The Lord's going to clean all that up.
Yeah, real smooth.
He's going to clean all that up.
Yeah.
You know, hey, meanwhile, you still got Jason comfortable with that. They're right believing in shit.
Very deep sleep on it.
Niggas
Just another day.
Niggas smoking a eye. Niggas eyes now. Hey, I went to this place. I'm about to tell you, I went to the expressway. Man, my brother said,
Just another day.
you trying to clean up your life.
Yeah.
You go to this place trying to, you know,
advantage.
take
Taking advantage. And he wears something free, Jake gonna have his black ass down there over nurturing himself. You down there to get an expungement from off your police record, but you getting high before you go in to see the lawyer. You's a spoiled ass nigga. You's a spoiled nigga.
Before I continue, I wanna add to what you just now said. I saw this on the news and I look it up. This is
You got an owl on the back of your phone?
no, there's a keep sipping some more.
You know, 'cause I thought it was an owl. You thought it was an owl too?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm done.
I thought it was an owl. And now I've seen it. You know, I'm always looking at the back of his phone. I thought it was an owl too.
Yeah,
What the fuck is Bigfoot? What is that?
The U.S. House of Representatives passed the Sunshine Protection Act on July 14, 2026, voting 308 to 117 to make daylight saving time permanent.
Oh, what was that date?
July 4, 2026 to make daylight saving time permanent.
So they were supposed to be doing away with it, but that's just the arrogance in Esau. Don't keep this shit like this. This place is a fucking mess. And I'll fuck your Earth Day too. All this recycling bullshit, nothing's working. So just keep the shit like this, and I wish I was about to solve all this for us. Man.
Oh, you seen that bison? What he did to that Edomite?
No, I ain't see
Yeah.
that.
He flipped that nigga.
Good.
That nigga did a cartwheel. He shit went up in the wind. He went up.
Damn.
That motherfucker, that bison flipped this motherfucker.
See if I can
Hey,
find
he
it.
was up. He was mid
Yeah.
to the, like he caught where his leg.
Damn.
His leg was up. In
Yeah.
the air.
Trying to ride him?
I don't know
Nah,
what
he was-
What's that, Yellowstone?
Yeah, he was just, he took a picture a little while away and then he threw him like 15 feet in the air.
Hey, they tie you down.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You got an image of it.
I'm gonna see if
That
I have it on
That
Instagram
picture is
somewhere.
going viral when you see his legs up in the air. Motherfucking bison.
I actually have the video.
Nah, I want to put the video.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me see the.
Get
Let me
his
see.
feel.
Let me
Get
see.
his feel of his
See
feet.
if you can see. See if you can catch it when he's his legs up. Hey,
I got you.
But the point is,
Yeah.
the animals are tired of Esau.
So he,
Everybody's fed up with this stuff
taking pictures of feet.
because the animals, there it go right there. Show 'em.
Yeah.
Show it good too, man. Put it
Yeah,
up.
put it up,
You
man.
don't be showing it right sometimes. I'm gonna shot you, brother. Look, there you go. Look at that. Look at that. See that?
Yeah.
And-
Oh my God.
The Lord is tired, you devil. and the reason why I'm bringing this up is because the whole earth is fucked up because of this devil right here, man. All right, so hey, the animals are in order. They are in tune with the earth, so they know when Esau's fucking up the earth.
Yeah.
They know when Esau's fucking up their habitat.
Yeah.
They know all of that, man.
Taking pictures of me, huh?
So they in order. So they pissed off, man.
Yeah.
Oh, nothing good about what the Esau did to the bison, or was it the buffalo? The Native American.
Oh, the buffalo.
Oh, it was the buffalo. They done destroyed the buffalo.
Took all the ferns.
Show 'em one more time, man. You know, Esau, hey man, let me show you, man. The Lord gonna have these wild, or it tells you in Ezra the animals should change their routes.
Ain't gonna change place.
The Lord gonna have these animals, and they're gonna come out their places,
Attack.
and they're gonna attack your ass, man.
Yeah.
They're gonna come for you, man.
Yeah. The animals are always watching too. Because Van Ak was just feeding the birds, right? And we was like, where did all these birds come from? They all around us just watching.
It's true.
They just watching.
Hey,
Yeah.
it was just one, but they were watching the whole
They was
time.
right, they all coming
Even
out.
through that one piece of bread, it was like, you know,
Yeah, they
they
watching.
came out like that.
Yeah. And you got the ground animals that's watching too. Remember that we saw that fox? He was moving in Wee Way Park.
That was a pretty fox.
Yeah, he was like, stay right there. Don't you niggas get no.
Yeah, when we was out there, we seen the deer,
Yeah.
the fox, bees.
Yeah, they got around.
The bee was around us. man.
Yeah. So the animals are about to attack you. Oh, I tell you, the whole earth shall fight with y'all. So you guys gonna be in the ocean. Sharks gonna attack. Oh, they gonna get y'all asses at the beach. Oh, the Lord got them deadly octopus.
And the animal life, they know spirits. They know you Edomites.
Yep. Do the spirit.
The animals, they in order.
Yeah.
They know.
Yeah.
They know when you an Edomite or when you a Jake. They know already, man. Animals, they can discern spirits, man.
Yeah.
So they can know. They looking at, oh, that's a Jake. Oh no, that's an Edomite right there. Hey, well, that bison knew that was an Edomite.
Taking a picture of somebody.
Yep.
I got a quick little testimony. Before I came into this truth, I used to, when I go jogging, I used to go jog with a little pit. It was my brother pit, but it was like mine too. And as I'm running down the block, every time a brother come through or a sister, the dog would just look at him like, yeah, whatever.
Right.
Every time an Edomite come, trying to bite the shit, man. It was crazy.
Go with what God was saying. There you go. Oh, you put a video out a few months back with that horse over there in London.
Oh, that was beautiful, man.
Every time they got close to take a picture,
That touched my heart.
yeah, that horse would bite the shit out of them nations.
That touched my heart, man. I mean, oh man, that was so beautiful.
Yeah.
That was beautiful. To show you the Native Americans are Israelites, man.
Yeah.
Those are the people, man.
Yeah. And that horse was putting his teeth on their ass. Like, get the fuck away from me. I'm going right now.
The Edomites was like,
Some big ass
shit.
teeth. Some big ass teeth, man. Like, God, man.
Yo, in Puerto Rico, one of my uncles got his finger bitten off. Nothing like, I get it.
What the hell was he doing?
He took his whole shit.
God, you know, Jake probably too close to his mouth.
The motherfuckers, them teeth is...
Yeah, those some big ass teeth.
Yeah,
When that Israelite came up, she put her head there, he put his head, it's like he was relieved. Like, oh, they get this motherfucker off my back too. You know what I'm saying? Because you got a devil sitting on my back.
That hot ass.
Yeah, you know?
That hot ass uniform.
Yeah, them boots.
Stupid ass hat.
Yeah.
They just be like,
Yeah, sitting there looking crazy. But
yeah, hey, the animal gonna fuck you, eat him myself.
animals gonna attack you.
Wait till the shit gets real intense out here.
Yeah.
Jacob's trouble. You know, the Lord gonna have these bears coming out.
Yeah.
Gonna have bears walking in the hood and shit.
Oh yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
fuck
Man?
is a
Oh,
bear?
this morning, that's spiritual. This morning on my way to work, it was a family of raccoons. I had to stop.
Oh, to look at them.
I stopped. No, I didn't want to kill them. They're walking across the street. And I had to stop real quick. For my license. Oh shit.
They
The
be
whole
looking tough.
family.
Yeah, I got one that lives
There
across
was
my house.
one after another.
Yeah.
Look at it.
No, they're in order.
They were in
The
order.
raccoons be in
That
order.
last one was slow and fat though.
If I was a kid, you gotta let him
I'm
work.
like, damn.
If I getting on his ass, like I told you, your ass run this.
You know, I'm in the street, I was telling the Lord this morning, you know, Father, I was like, man, look, it was me.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I stopped in the street. I would have seen him coming back. Yeah, man, that was spiritual.
That is.
And they fat.
No, they are big.
They big.
Yeah, I got a family that live.
But what are they doing in the city like that?
They cross the Broadway.
They was on Elizabeth Ave. You know Elizabeth Ave.
Yeah.
Exxon.
Exxon,
Yeah.
yeah. Clinton Ave, cut up. Clinton Ave,
Clinton
yeah.
Clinton
Clinton, Avon right there, yeah.
You know, the park is
Right.
They made it all the way to the hood. And it was crossing the street from the project. You know that little, the honeycombs.
Yeah.
The honeycombs, right
Oh
here.
my
I
God.
said, it just came from the honeycombs.
Oh yeah, they live over there. I got a family.
Well, they feed from the garbage.
Yeah. They
Take going shit.
Yeah.
Nasty trash.
They eat that garbage.
Yeah,
and they live over there.
They eat good.
Yeah, because I got a family that live on my roof at night. They come out. It's like 6 of them.
Oh, look at that.
And one time I remember I was looking out the window, it was like 2 in the morning. The father was training the sons how to climb the tree up and down. What they doing at night? And I've seen them, and they push each other. Like he had his arm, he was pushing, and then I guess one of the kids was a little too slow. He fell down, boom, and ain't nobody gonna get it. They just looked at his ass like, you better get your ass back up. No, but that's how you learn.
I just noticed that the flag fell all the way down.
Oh,
midway.
Yeah, that's spiritual, right?
Look at that.
Oh, halfway done.
Halfway done.
We're
Look.
halfway there.
fell
Yeah,
down.
you saw it throwing?
No, I didn't see it.
Oh,
I'm assuming.
It's always up there.
It's always up there.
It's always up there.
It's always up there.
Oh,
And
yeah,
I'm
that's
assuming,
it.
and then it just fell, look, all the way down.
Yeah.
Halfway.
Halfway. Shit, we was way beyond halfway, but this the Lord will take this.
We'll take it. Which is another sign.
That's another sign. Beautiful.
That's an omen right there. Sign prediction.
Yep.
Right there. They're gonna, once they notice it, they'll fix it by this week. We'll see.
Yeah, they'll pull it up.
We'll see next week. It's gonna be up.
It's always up.
Yeah.
I see all day something come right. It's at the top. Lord pull it down. All right.
I'll finish off the Daniel. And think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and the dividing of time.
And that's where we at right now. We at a time, right, which is 100, a time 200, and it's dividing a time another 150, which makes up the 350-year prophecy.
3.5 days.
3.5 days.
Where did you find that at?
In Revelation.
What God said?
Yeah, 11, Revelation.
Which goes back to 1969.
See? We were circling back around. See, that's the spirit. We was just going into that 1969. What did it say? The internet, the foundation was laid down in 1969. So they had a blueprint of it. They like, you know, everybody had computer chips like we gonna do this. You know, until later down the line they really came out. And you know, yeah, there you go, 69. And who came on the scene on 69?
It's Abba Bivens.
Which is who?
Elijah.
How can you prove that, brother?
Right. You ain't saying it with confidence.
How can you prove that, brother?
It's
What you
Elijah.
mean, Elijah?
It's Elijah.
In your mind.
Sorry about
reincarnation and stuff. Let's do the spirit. We believe this through faith. You know what I'm saying? That's how we hold it down. Everything that we deal with in this truth is based on faith first.
Everything. Well, we out here believing in the name of Yahweh. We out here coming in the spirit. It's all through faith.
It's all through faith. So you might not believe it. Okay. We believe it.
The judge should live by faith.
Just to live by faith.
Hebrews 11:1, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. So we already tapped into the unseen world.
Cool.
That's it.
Yeah.
And that's all we need.
That's all we need.
Because what we see ain't life.
Yeah, it is.
We know this ain't life.
There's human feces right around this corner.
These motherfuckers.
Hardcore dunk. This is what you get in Babylon.
It's in Babylon.
Babylon.
All right. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
I just had something that's pertaining to this smoke. It says this smoke that's coming from Canada contains fine particulate matter known as PM 2.5.
How the fuck you know this? See, because Esau fucking around with this shit.
He's the one.
Yeah. How the fuck you know this?
He's what you call, he's the corporate.
Yeah.
We got him.
Yeah.
We got you.
You know what's in that smoke?
He like this.
Yeah.
Shit. We got him. He the one putting this shit
How
up
the
there.
fuck you know that shit, man?
Motherfucker, man.
This shit just started.
That nigga evil, man. He way evil.
Fuck, what the fuck is that shit again?
It's called.
That's like a fucking gun. It's a sword. Just why people bugging out. That shit got, look, everybody bugging the fuck out, man.
Yeah.
The fuck is in this damn smoke?
It even says what it does to you.
Oh, it does, huh?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It says the smoke.
Fair use.
Fair use, right.
1976 Copyright Act.
Read about it.
This is not medical information
beautiful.
or advice.
Right.
You motherfuckers.
This man is straight up Dr. Evil.
Dr. Evil, yeah. Oh, look at this, Dr. Evil. Oh, he know it too, he snap. You know, he could be Jake. But it's funny, he stopped too. But he just walked by like Dr. Evil.
Says the smoke contains fine particulate matter known as PM 2.5.
That shit sound deadly. I wouldn't put that shit in my cup. The fuck is that?
Says
That shit
microscopic.
sound like a ticking bomb. That's what that sound like that last ingredient for a bomb.
Yeah, before that shit.
With a PM2.5. We gonna blow
That's
these.
some nigga big as hell serious
We
bringing
gonna
in.
blow these motherfuckers up. What you mean you left the PM2.5? Wait.
Some special
Be
force.
very careful with that.
Yeah, right. Got a robot bringing that shit in, man. What the fuck are we breathing out here, man? Damn.
It's gonna,
Human hands gonna fuck it up.
Yeah, you gotta have a robot bring that shit out.
I have to sit down.
Yeah.
Just messing with
Go
it.
ahead,
Says
Al.
microscopic toxic particles capable of deeply penetrating lung tissue.
Look at this shit.
The
You got, hey, look, you ain't got me a smoker. You still could die out this motherfucker. You still could die breathing this motherfucker.
This the shit we breathing today. In New York, they started handing out free I-95 masks. They talking about, oh, there's a good city. They giving out, motherfucker. If we ain't have to breathe this shit, you walking down the street with a big ass N95 mask. And Jake's still partying. It's Thursday. They down the street. You see them down here? They still party. They got the N95s on. Looking stupid. Sweating this shit. You gonna sweat it out with fucking mask.
Look at this shit. So I get hold on. Let me see. Look at this shit, man. This is better. Look at this shit.
Look at this. Yeah, Esau's capitalizing off this shit big time. Look at that smoke, man. This is what we breathing today.
Look at the motherfucking sky.
Look at that shit, man.
Look at the sky.
That's crazy. This is
That,
what you
that,
woke
look,
up to this morning.
it's like a scene from a fucking movie.
Yeah, fucking horror film, man.
This is Esau work. Look
Yeah.
at, he done fucked up the earth, man.
Look at that shit, man.
Look,
Back in the day, fires ain't never do that shit.
Hey, that represents him, the red dragon.
Red dragon.
Esau
yeah,
red
beautiful.
ass.
Beautiful.
Esau red ass.
Forest fires never did that shit in the 90s.
Go red-handed, Esau.
Oh, red. Look at
That's you right there.
that. Fucking up daycare centers. You got something to take us off?
Ain't this the second time this happened?
This is the second time.
It happened like 2 years, 3 years ago. I think.
Fucking devil. I remember that shit
Remember
too.
that shit? That shit was bad.
Yeah, it was worse than this.
Look up, that whole shit was red, man. And then the next day, they gonna hang a picture of Satan, the Go Ahead Satan, in Manhattan to a new video game. Remember that shit?
Yeah.
And,
Diablo 4.
Diablo 4. Look, they hung the shit, the big ass Diablo 4 over the fucking big building. This man's the devil, man.
But we gotta get the fuck. That's why we pray you. How about you now try mercy? We need to get out of here. I'm around the time. But this is why the Lord's coming. Look at this shit. Iceberg lettuce supply being investigated by the FDA source of cycloplasma, that diarrhea shit. The lettuce.
Let's stay away
The
from
health risk of wildfire smoke across the mid-Atlantic. Look at this is happening in the news as we speak.
in the news.
Look at this.
Look.
Weather. Devastating flash floods in Texas.
Oh, I heard about that shit.
Why did it happen? Maybe Esau's behind that
Yeah,
too.
using a weapon on that shit too.
You know? Look at the terror as flames surround Canadian trains.
Damn.
Look at that. Damn.
In the news.
Motherfuckers in the train looking at this. A bill to keep daylight saving time year round
Daylight saving.
headed to the Senate. Look at this. The list goes on. Just this. Meanwhile, we gotta get out of here,
This
man.
place is a mess.
Why?
Yeah,
Because of the rulership of
Oh
Esau.
yeah, Proverbs 29 verse 2.
He's not a fit ruler.
not
That's
at all.
why he has to be taken out,
Yeah.
which is prophetic.
Yeah.
Let me finish it up on that.
Yeah, let me hear what else to smoke. This shit make me want to go take a fucking seat. Sit down.
Yeah.
We've been breathing. I've been working outside all day. I'm sure everybody else been out. This the shit.
We don't even know what it is to breathe fresh air.
Yeah.
Even when we was born, we're born into this bullshit. We don't know. Even a beautiful day, sunny and everything.
Yeah.
Breathing, it seems like a good day. We
Yeah.
think that's fresh air,
Yeah,
and
it's
it
not.
ain't.
It's chemical.
We're gonna know what fresh air is in the kingdom, brothers.
Yeah.
It's gonna be beautiful. We're gonna actually breathe it and smell fresh air. You know?
That shit, babies are being born today. Their first breath of air is this smoke. You know, they going home. You know, you can take your kid home at that day too. Somebody was taking home, and they got a fucking mask on the baby because of this shit.
Yeah, he grew to a teenager. Like you was born during the Canadian fire.
Yeah.
It was red as hell everywhere. You was born on that day.
You special.
You were special.
Why you got one lung?
Wow, you was stuck in a train
Right.
for 10 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, you was gone.
Crazy.
Says the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency links exposure to PM 2.5.
Yeah, that sounds. It just sounds like something they just invented real quick. You gotta give it a name. You gotta give it a name.
CDC, man. You gotta mix some fucking germs together. Let that motherfucker rip.
Center. The CDC Center of
Center of Disease.
Control Disease Center.
Yep. Center of Disease.
They control.
They control the disease.
Esau's been good with mutating stuff.
Yeah.
On the left hand, he's always done that.
Mm-hmm.
They just look up. They just created the first synthetic cell. Look that up. This is Esau on the left hand. The cells that we have in our bodies.
Right.
That's why Esau, the White House, they invest billions of dollars in stem cell research because they're trying to rejuvenate themselves. They're trying to heal themselves. You look it up. Esau, every president, there's always,
I'll bill for that.
bill for that, and there's money for stem cell research. Because he's a dying breed. But this motherfucker just created the first synthetic cell. Found something?
Yes, sir.
Man, relapse.
This is on synthetic cells in the AI.
This is Frankenstein. This is Esau. That's why we do it. The Lord, now we going to come out here through faith. We pray to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You know what I'm saying? Have mercy, let the Lord work. Let him come and take this devil down.
He putting that shit on the food. You think you go
The
get
lettuce. Niggas grabbing lettuce tonight talking about we gonna make tacos.
We gonna be
Then
healthy.
tomorrow they gonna be shitting on
What the
themselves.
fuck we just ate?
Because they
eat
just said
healthy
the lettuce
tonight.
got the fucking psycho or whatever that's causing diarrhea.
Tell them what's in the fucking, they already warned you about the spinach.
That's why we pray for our food, man.
You ain't praying over your food right now, you crazy.
Some of that shit got the E. coli in it. Salmonella. What's the other? Salmonella, E. coli, salmonella.
All that shit, man.
This Esau, this is your word, you goddamn demon.
Yeah.
You know?
You like it like this.
That's why Lord Yahushua was waiting for him, crying in the spirit every single day. You know? To come and take
Clean
you
your
down,
ass
man.
up. Oh, it's just to tell you, the Lord cut off a long disease.
Yeah, he's a disease.
Nigga on the yacht.
He's the curse. The Lord said he's the curse. Proverbs 3, right? The curse of the Lord is in the house of the wicked.
You're beautiful. Oh, they tell you that some chariots gonna be a curse too. They say when he come in, he shall remain. So the UFOs ain't going nowhere till they clean this place up.
He said, right to the house of the deep.
Yeah. See?
She ain't gonna protect you. Right to the house of the deep.
House of the deep.
Exodus 21:16.
Yeah.
Based on the law, you gotta be put to death.
Yep.
He that is caught with a man in his hands.
Yeah.
You know, you a thief. That's what you did.
An artificial or synthetic cell is a human-made microscopic structure built entirely from non-living chemicals.
What the fuck you put in it, man? This is the Frankenstein. Frankenstein was the scientist.
And remember, this man wants to be the Most High. It tells you in Isaiah 14 that he wants to be Yahweh. He wants to be the Lord.
Yeah.
A human-made microscopic structure built entirely from non-living chemicals that mimics biological functions like feeding, growing, and replicating.
Yeah, I mean, that motherfucker shit is moving around. There's a piece of tissue he got just moving around. They ain't been had that shit, man. They just now releasing the fucking studies. But see, that's why you don't know who you're dealing with. That's part of his sword. That's part of Esau's blessing. Oh, it tell you that his research is deep, his heart is deep. Psalm 64, man. So that means that tissue, whatever the fuck that shit is, it's moving around in a fucking container, probably growing all kind of, all kind of crazy shit. They nigga get up and put that shit in your food.
New York got mutated mice.
Yeah.
They said there's mice in New York mutated now.
Yeah. Probably from the laboratory.
Rats mutated in New York.
Probably from the laboratory. And they released
This place is fucked. This place is done.
Right.
It's disgusting. It's foul.
You need Yahweh
It's fucked up, man.
Yeah. They showed you that in that movie with the Umbrella Corporation. Remember down there, they was messing around with that rabbit and they was sticking it. And remember when that AI opened the door, she warned them that that thing was going to come out. What's the name of that movie?
Resident Evil.
Resident Evil. They showed you they had rooms where they was slicing genes and mixing animals, and Esau would do that shit and release the rats to the public. He'll do that shit and see how many people it bite, you know, who it scares.
So, y'all see the latest? Y'all see the last Frankenstein movie they made? Yeah, they showed you the doctor. I created Frankenstein. You know, the Frankenstein was fake.
Right.
Brought together with living tissue, different bodies.
Yeah, look at that.
So you forgot what that movie calls. I think it's called Frankenstein.
Yeah, it's just Frankenstein.
Remember?
Yeah.
He was calling his name. That was a good ass movie, man. Because it goes into Esau, man.
Yeah.
The mad
It's
scientist.
wickedness.
Yeah,
They
mad
took
scientist.
a piece here, put it there.
And this was back in 1500. And then the church, it was all against it. It was like a council.
Right.
He had a fucking head. He made a fucking brain come back to life. The head was chopped off. And he did something and the eyes opened up. Motherfuckers, oh, it's an abomination. They was telling him,
He was a witch. He was a witch.
That was a good movie.
Okay,
Because at the end, you know, it's bullshit. But at the end, Frankenstein caught feeling. He started feeling it young human.
Oh, yeah.
He was calling him, I'm gonna kill you, man. Look what you did to me.
Oh, you ain't changing, so you can scratch that in this motherfucker.
You know how they do that.
That
was a good movie, man.
I pulled up something where you say on the mutated rats, and I got a little article on it.
Let's get some scriptures in there too, man. More than some scriptures.
Did you want me to finish that smoke?
I'm glad you said that.
What the smoke
Start
does?
bringing some scriptures
Yeah.
out. Get in.
Okay.
Yeah, we did.
I'm gonna finish it up real quick. So essentially, if you have these conditions,
No. Go to the scripture.
Okay.
Somebody get Proverbs 29 and 2. As we going into this, right? Y'all hear us talking about it. What everything should be popping in your head. Oh, that's the last day.
This is the one you saw too?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, no.
This is the movie right here. I gotta watch this, brothers. Watch this movie. I guarantee you will like it. If you're in the spirit, you're gonna see.
Yeah, I might take that out.
You're gonna see that Esau's that mad scientist. This is the last one they made, 2025. It's called Frankenstein.
That just came out?
Yeah, it's good, man.
Yeah,
it's
that
good.
just came out.
It's a good movie, man.
I have a.
Hold on. Okay.
This Proverbs 29 and 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
Ain't nobody rejoicing. Before we started camp, we got the potential building ahead. Every time we out, they get let out around 5:30. You should see how miserable everybody's face was. They strolling out this building, everybody miserable. They couldn't wait to get out. Everybody they're dragging themselves to the, you know, they got Penn Station over here and they got the subway. Everybody's mourning. Esau is losing out of the biggest. The white woman is mourning. The black woman is mourning. Everybody is mourning. Especially if you're only getting high. You know what I'm saying? Getting high and getting drunk all the time. That keeps you in that, you know what I'm saying? But if your ass around this motherfucker sober, you ain't in our truth sober, but you are mourning because you're looking at that motherfucking paycheck. Oh, tomorrow payday. Niggas gonna be crying. Niggas gonna be crying looking at that motherfucking check. You do overtime, it look like you lose more money now. You do some overtime, like, hold on, I know.
It's not even worth doing overtime because you killing your body.
Right.
You get that overtime money, what the fuck? It ain't really that much.
I could have swore I lost some money.
But you done caught another 8 on a different bone.
Yeah.
that you got an increase.
You gotta sit down for the weekend.
The Lord gave you a bonus right there.
A real bonus.
A real bonus, right?
Everybody mourning, man. Read it again.
This is Proverbs 29 and 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked ruleth, when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn.
Yeah, everybody mourning. Now they talking about the next president gotta be a Democrat. Are you crazy? But you got no hope. You look at this government as a god. You know, and these electors, you know, are supposed to be your saviors.
This is the World Cup is Sunday, right? They do it every 4 years. The spirit behind my shit is the last World Cup.
Yeah, call on y'all.
It's the last World Cup.
Lord willing, ain't gonna be no next.
Abaratazai, Yahabashir, I've been waiting for 4 years in this place.
It's gonna implode.
Abaratazai. We're about to speed this shit up. This shit about to go down.
Huh?
We don't see no other World Cup. It's sick.
What's gonna be left?
Sick, man.
Nigga try to go on a fucking vegetable diet and you get diarrhea. Like, you think about you trying to eat some leafy greens.
Niggas trying to do the Danny diet.
Yeah, you think you trying to do the, you know, get the pause.
I'm gonna do the Judas Maccabees diet.
Niggas
Shit, I thought I was eating herbs, man. I thought the herbs supposed to be good.
Not on the Esau, nigga. And there ain't no leafy green. That's something else he's giving your ass. So stop that shit.
He probably got that
Right.
PM250. He got that PM250.
So I'll give me that spring mix out. You know, Jake trying to get all spit. Yo, put that iceberg with that spring mix. Yeah, get that nigga. He's all man. Watch that shit. Yeah, get that nigga that spring mix, man. He gonna shit up his whole bed tonight. That's some shit, man. It's all fucked up everything.
Big defile. Oh, you see before it's set before? We're gonna eat out the five bread.
Yeah.
Among the Gentiles.
Gentiles. Shit, water tastes like dirt.
We don't even know how water really tastes.
That shit is
We
fucking dirt.
gotta say how it is.
Yeah.
We don't know how water really tastes.
Yeah.
We have an idea that we think.
Right.
Okay, this is how it tastes.
Yeah.
This is water. It's refreshing. Water. You know, it's refreshing, right? Whatever. But we really don't know
Yeah, we don't know.
until we go into the kingdom.
Yeah.
Because the earth is defiled. The scripture said the earth is defiled under the inhabitants. Now, that's Esau, man.
Yeah.
The earth. He defiled the earth, man.
Yeah. Fucked up everything.
That's why he has to be taken out.
Yeah.
He has to serve for the wickedness he did to the children of Israel. And then the Lord's going to have to barbecue him forever.
Yeah.
He has to. He's the wicked.
Yeah.
He's defiled. He can't be among, you know, the earth no more like that.
There's no need for you now.
Whatever the Lord going to do with those spirits,
Yeah.
He can destroy them.
That's the Lord's
You
spirit.
know, that's His spirits.
Just bring them back to him. Shit, don't tell me about no juice. Talking about juice. Shit.
Yo, in the hood, we used to drink that 4C iced tea, the powder.
Oh yeah.
The iced tea, the 4C.
Yeah.
Nobody used to get the big shit. And we used to put that shit on top of the refrigerator. And when I seen that, I said, I was happy. I was like, yeah, Mom, we got that iced tea. How the fuck are we making iced tea out of powder? It's a fucking powder. But we didn't know better.
We all do. Remember that
We
iced
fucked
tea?
up.
That shit
And then
was
you
sweet
went down
too.
and ate a bowl of SpaghettiOs with it.
That shit was sweet out of the can. No, the ravioli in the can. Y'all know that was the
That shit was. I said, Mom, you got that 4C iced tea?
That motherfucker 4C iced tea. That's why you go back some memories. That motherfucker was sweet. You can eat the powder.
My mother used to have a big jug with the ice in
Oh
it.
my God. Oh
I be
yeah.
coming in the hot summer. Man, that shit would quench the shit out of my throat.
Yeah.
But we was drinking powder tea.
What the fuck? With sugar?
Not the leaf. But,
Yeah,
you know,
like
that
no.
real tea.
Yeah,
No,
the
we
tea
just-
bag.
we
No.
s- This nigga made a synthetic tea powder.
Yeah.
And it's still in the shelf.
Yeah.
You still get the shit.
Yeah.
You making that face for you know you was drinking that shit. You making it like you got it.
You can't understand. He never eats.
Right.
You eat straight. No, I didn't eat. He never eats. Nigga been fasting since last week. I'm still on my fast. I didn't eat today.
Can't stop me.
You eat today? Nope.
I got a scripture on the
Scriptures.
It's Habakkuk 2 and 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. You know,
Oh, what about that Kool-Aid shit? Y'all know y'all was on that Kool-Aid.
Oh,
Come on, computer, stop.
Computer,
Okay, alright.
work it up. The C-Red, the Red 20,
Oh,
whatever.
the red 40.
The Red 40.
Red 40.
The Red 40, man. We was talking about the Red 40 3-4 years ago over there.
Yeah,
Remember?
that's
We
when we
going down
brought it
Red
out.
40 when we used to be over there.
It's like, what the fuck is Red 40? That shit was in that Kool-Aid.
You still in Proverbs 29?
Yeah, I got it.
Jump down, read 16. Read verse 16.
16. This is Proverbs 29 and 16. When the wicked are multiplied, transgression increases, but the righteous shall see their fall.
Show you that in Maccabees, the first chapter. Tell you when Alexander of Macedonia got into rulership with his generals, wickedness increased. And
multiply, that's a faster way of addition.
And that's why they don't want you to trust in the Apocrypha.
Yeah.
Because what the Apocrypha does, it actually reveals who he is.
Point to put the thing on.
It tells you who ruled in the Greek captivity. Who are these Grecians that Zephaniah speaks about? Who are these Grecians that the scriptures prophet speaks about? Well, go into the Greek captivity in the Apocrypha. And it tells you who the Greeks are. They're Edomites. And everybody knows that the Romans and the Greeks were so-called white people. They were Edomites. Go into the Apocrypha, especially the Maccabees, it's going to reveal who these devils are. Go into the Ezras, it tells you who they are.
All right, let's finish this up.
I have Micah 2 verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds.
Yeah, that's the Rothschilds. They got that type of power. You know, Rockefellers.
You better believe they didn't get no sleep creating that PM25.
Nah.
Let me know when you got a breakthrough.
Yeah.
Get these men whatever they need.
Yeah.
You don't sleep.
Yeah.
Not at the house of Rothschild. There's no sleep here. I want the next virus.
They
What you got for me, man?
Yeah, they order. And no one goes to jail.
Now you understand why we gonna fuck you up.
Yeah.
This
You gotta be in prison.
The bitter part of this too. Now you understand why we gonna fuck you up.
You gotta be in prison.
We gonna beat you down, man. Jeremiah 16 speaks about we gonna hunt you out the holes of the rocks. And when we get you out them fucking holes, we gonna start kicking your ass right when we get you out them holes.
The first kick, man.
Get that motherfucker over there.
First
Then
kick,
we
man.
gonna put shackles in your ass.
It's
There's gonna be a lot of you fucking devils shackled up. Each one of you gonna get that.
Smacking you in the back of your fucking head. All that shit.
We're gonna fuck you as soon as we get you, man. Because you
Yeah.
fucked up the earth, man. You know how many family members of ours, the lineage of Israel, going back hundreds and hundreds and thousands of years, you done killed?
Yep. Somebody's gonna die tonight.
You just had this fucking criminal voucher a couple years ago. You done murdered millions of people, man.
Somebody he's feared for his life.
This tell you that this fucking, what's that, Zechariah 11? The oppressors, they slaved the oppressors, they're not accountable.
They're slated. They
Get Zechariah 11 and 5. I think it's 11, verse 5. They don't hold themselves accountable.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
That's you devils, man.
No accountability.
You ain't paid for the atrocities, but you will. Soon you will. Let it read who got it.
Zechariah 11 and 5. Whose possessor slay them and hold themselves not guilty.
Yeah, see that?
Fauci not
Fauci?
Yahoo got a fucking international court warrant for his ass. But the nigga still can fly to Babylon
Just over here.
with a suit on and sit in front of the world and talk shit. Let it show you that Yahweh has to come. We don't have that power, but the Lord's going to come.
Yeah, the Lord's going to
wait upon me until I rise up to the prayer.
You sitting around with this fucking liquid, he done convinced your ass to pump in you. A few years ago, people dropping dead as we speak. There's new baby being born in the earth, a victim of their mother and daddy both having that liquid in them, and they being born with 3 and 4 fucking eyeballs. Nobody's went to jail for this shit. Now they coming out telling you the shit was illegal. They violated every human right they can violate. They bullied you. You got lawsuits. People was fired from their job. You go take this shit because you want to go in the fucking club. You want to get into the fucking chicken store. You want to get in their bullshit ass schools. You go take this shit, and now your immune system is all fucked up. Everybody that took this shit is all fucked up now. They acting like it's all good. It ain't all fucking good. You got that fucking orange shit up in your motherfucking cells, man.
And that shit mutate.
Yeah.
That shit mutate. Not to mention the microscopic shit they got in there.
Yeah.
They got nanoparticles all in you.
Yeah.
You don't know what the fuck going on in you.
What the fuck that just happened? And you trust this damn man. And what he say? Oops. That's what he said. Oops. My bad. Did you get boost? Got a dumb nigga running down. Remember a fucking nigga had standing here. Nigga almost fucking died. That was the Lord getting his ass for making mockery of the names any fucking way. That nigga was on the floor about to drop dead. I told him don't take the shit. He go take the shit. The next day he come in. He can be his pants falling down. I thought he was gonna die. I was just looking at him. What the fuck? I'm gonna call ALS. You know what I'm saying? Cause I told you don't take that shit. That nigga barely got up off that fucking floor. We ain't see him in 2 weeks. I thought that nigga dropped dead. He come back and shit, looking stupid. So I should have listened to you fucking think. Now that shit is in you. Now that shit is in you. Better stop playing with this devil, man. The spirit is set up for a reason. The Lord tell you, a wise man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself. That was a hell of a trial, man. If the Lord pulled you through that, call Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. Now may he pull us through this mark of this beast. But the same thing gonna happen to these fucking nuts. They down here partying now at fucking NJ Pack. Look at the fucking sky. Look at the fucking sky, man. They down there dancing. You know when you dance, you need more air. You know what I'm saying? The lungs you need. Half a J got fucking asthma. You already know that shit. So every time they fucking with something in the air that's fucking with your lungs, like you reading there, what the fuck do you think it's doing to you that got asthma and shit? And what is that? COPD, man. What the fuck is that thing that's happening to you, man? And you still want this man in authority. And you think we crazy, but we gonna see. We gonna see. The Lord gonna let a lot of y'all drop dead soon, man. Go ahead, who's reading? The scriptures now, scriptures.
Zechariah 11:5. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty.
Yeah.
And they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich. And their own shepherds pity them not. Pity them not.
Yeah, your own leaders, man. They don't care. Oh, that goes to your fucking rap. They all at this Jay-Z concert. Like he the fucking savior. He coming back. He's fucking, you know, singing fucking songs 30 years old. That's how desperate the city is for good music. They done come out, but you think Jay-Z ain't behind this shit? That's more bread and services. You got the dumb niggas, they on trampling each other in Yankee Stadium and shit, trying to get in and get a fucking seat.
He's a warlock.
Yeah, he's a witch.
He been so his Bible. He's a goddamn warlock.
Right.
That's what he is.
Right, everybody coming out for this shit. And Esau fucker, oh, they got this new shit where they just passed the law this week where they putting mirrors in space. They putting these mirrors in space.
I think China already started doing it.
Yeah, they doing it because that's why people seeing the sun, and the sun is looking.
Well, they see 7 suns in China.
Oh, see? Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that. I think so that was last year.
These fucking heathens and these devils, fucking up with the atmosphere and all that.
Yeah. So they just passed the bill now to make it law. So what they're gonna do with these mirrors, they're gonna reflect the sun on to the dark side of when like right now we go out and we're in the west, it's getting dark. So that means the light is in the east right now. They can reflect with those mirrors the light that's in the east here in the west now. And they said with that they can wake up soy you, your bread will be better, your butter will be buttery. What the fuck is going on here?
It's bullshit. This is the devil. This is the seed of Cain all over again.
Yeah.
This is his lineage, his seed. All the motherfuckers is all Smiths, warlocks, and fucking scientists, man. That's what they were. When you read that lineage, and you got them here now.
Yeah. Fucking demons, man. This what they launching their first mirror this week. I'm telling them what it's basically it's a ray. It's a laser. And just like you went into the lasers where you can see the Hebrew writing in the lasers, they're seeing with those lasers, because all the Lord is doing is giving them technology to help destroy the wicked. So inside those lasers, when you look real close, as Esau showed you with the red beams, those are Hebrew characters, tiny microscopic Hebrew characters that mix up those lasers, man.
Because all laser is a form is a form of concentrated fire. It's a form of concentrated fire and light. It's light, but it's a concentrated light. That's what laser beams are, which comes from the Lord.
Yeah.
It's the Lord.
It's the Lord.
It tells you in Exodus, the Lord zapped them stones.
Yeah, yeah. The hand of God.
It said with the finger of God. Those were the lasers coming in there. Right? Judge Habakkuk saw the horns. He saw the rays coming out the shit.
So the light rays.
He saw his horns and the rays, lights coming out of it, man. Which is, Yahweh is the consuming fire. So the Lord himself, that fire, has the name, has the Hebrew in it. Everything has an alphabet. You have an alphabet, you have a word for fire. You have a word for truth. All these Hebrew alphabets create power. Everything. Fire is the Hebrew word for fire. It's the Hebrew word for water. You know? The elements. There's Hebrew words for the elements. They all have the Hebrew in it, man. So, hey, this is heavy. Esau done tapped in and found out, like, oh, and then at the same time, the nigga take DMT and get fucking high with psychedelics. Talk about the reptilian was talking to me. No, those were demons. Those are demons. When you ever see these Edomites having these episodes where they take psychedelics like DMT and all that, and they see reptilians, oh, they were from another world, they was talking, those are spirits, those are demons.
They was under a spell.
They was under that spell, man. We actually produce a little form of it. It's naturally in our body. A DMT. It comes with excitement. Or what's the other one called? Dopamine.
Dopamine.
It's in that same family. You get a form from the body, DMT.
You got endorphins. That's released with the drug. No, that comes when you're fighting. They call it fight or flight. The dopamine when you happy, you know, a nigga about to eat, you get all talking.
That's why a motherfucker that take acid, he be wanting to lift up cars and shit.
Yeah. Them endorphins kick.
Nigga Incredible Hulk taking that acid, right? I heard that acid had no fucking feature in it.
You smoke that leak.
That leak, remember that? I remember that shit.
Take that Newport and you dip it. It's basically a bomb in the food.
Yep.
And you light that shit up. Tell me what you see.
You gotta get out of here.
This man putting that shit in your fucking food. You better stop drinking that CNC. You know what I'm saying? Like certain things, Apostle put it out, it's best to eat right because it's all poison, but the lower you go, the higher grade of that chemicals, man. The lower you go, the cheaper. I'm gonna save a little buck, but at what cost? It is like that's a shame. I'm like, damn, I gotta spend this because look, if I go any lower than this, the fuck am I eating?
CNC. Crack cocaine right there.
Crack cocaine. You all itching and I had this itch last night. What the fuck? I fucking scratch my fucking back off. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't never itching
Scratching
like
my
this.
back down. Itching in the mother.
Yeah,
It's like meat, though.
but you know with that, because the food, it fucking bothers
It might be. Leave it alone.
Shit, air quality, man.
What we got, brothers?
I have Numbers 35, verse 33 in the KJV. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it.
Break it down. Break it down, bro.
So since Esau runs everything over here, the one who's going to have to pay for everything that's going on with the environment and all is Esau, because he's the one destroying the land and killing the people. So by blood, by blood, it has to be recompensed.
That's it. That's it. Oh, the Lord said in Revelation, give her double. So America is about to pay for all the sins. Oh, that same chapter in Revelation 18 says the sins have reached the heavens unto the Lord. So now he has to pay for all what he has done.
I'll be out here every day.
You know? Now just This week, Tuesday, Thursday, next week, Wednesday, Saturday. But we out here every week. You'll catch us.
No, I was saying, y'all today, in August, 24 hours a week, they be having like, talk about the work out there at the events too.
Yeah.
So there's be events going on, like house music and all that. I can do something like that too.
The word is out from this right here, brother. Everybody, look, we got 50 people watching us right now. And then by the end of this week, there's gonna be thousands of views. People will get it. What we got? Let's go.
Oh yeah, I need some. I got
and Shalom to you brothers, y'all. My shit not
What you got, Kazal?
okay, this is what we looking forward to right here. Jeremiah 23:5. Behold, the day comes, saith the Lord, Yahweh, that I will raise unto David a righteous branch, and a king shall reign and prosper, and shall execute judgment and justice in the earth. That's what we're looking forward to. Oh, no, I just wanted to say, like, this is the day we're waiting for. We can't wait for this day. Our Lord come back. That judgment.
I'm on the comment board. Shalom, brothers and sisters. This is Hassad Bachyal. This is Jeremiah.
That's how you dress too. That stupid fucking hat on. He even got the fucking voice. Weird voice, yeah. You can look alike, man.
I know Hebrew.
This is Hassad Bachyal. Jeremiah 4 verse 22. For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are Sodom's children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. This is Dawadah 2, Genesis 25 verse 25. And the first came out red, all over like an hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. Hassad Bachyal, Revelation 11 verse 18. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants the prophets, and to the saints, and them. That's Revelation 11:18. 11 verse 18.
Read that, give Revelation 18. Read verse 20.
This is Revelation 18:20. Rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets, for God have avenged you on her.
So we just waiting on our Lord. We're waiting on our Lord to visit this place. Right? We're about to go into this next World War III. It's gonna go bananas. They're gonna shoot these nukes. Everybody, the United States gonna shoot them, Russia gonna shoot them, China gonna shoot them. And this place is going to be utterly destroyed. And we pray the Lord have mercy on us and take us. Deliver us, man. That's the big payback, man. Right? Rejoice. The Lord said rejoice. The judge in Revelation 15, they rejoiced. They was in the ship looking down at the lake of fire, and they were rejoicing, man. Abaratazah, man. It be us. Man,
Demon was fighting.
He's harmless. He's harmless. I tell you, he's harmless, but he's fucked up.
I watched the whole thing go down.
You want to stay. You want to stay. But see, the spirit, the atmosphere got him.
You want to say something? You ask for water, y'all just give it to them.
And the time of the dead that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants, the prophets, and to the saints, and
So
them.
where's this all God loves everyone? They just show you two separate people here. Give my saints. This is what the read that again, please.
Revelation 11 verse 18. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants, the prophets.
So the prophets are in Babylon. They're here. Start with the apostles. On down, brothers, teaching, prophesying. This destruction that's coming. Right?
And to the saints.
And to the saints. Who are the saints?
That's the elect, the Israelites.
That's right. What scripture? What book and verse?
I do Psalms 148, 13, 14.
Beautiful. Right?
And that thou, Salakia, and to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great.
So wait a second. They're just going to be saints delivered because they knew the name. Because the fear, right? And they knew the name. It's self-explanatory. It's right there. When you wish your name, in the IUIC, we're going to get the name in the kingdom. But it says here, you're going to be saved. The Lord's going to reward you because you knew the name. So what? It's confusing, man.
Them that fear the name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth.
You Edomites. You got them fucking devils, man. You gon' pay. You see that? The Lord said you gon' pay.
I just want to go back on why would it say in the scriptures that we gonna confess his name and scream his name if he gotta give it to us? He wouldn't put it in there. Like he wouldn't put that verse in there saying that we gonna confess his name if he ain't gonna give us the name.
I'm gonna ask y'all three. Right? How many times the name of the Lord appears in the scriptures?
Like 7,000 times.
Right on. 7,000 times. Over 7,000. So you telling me the name of the Heavenly Father is written 7,000 times? We don't have it. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But see, we're coming to that time of Baratazah, Lord. We found faithful. We've been doing the right thing. Lord, y'all about to see who the real man of the Lord is soon. You other camps that are watching, you are hustling. A lot of y'all are hustling. Y'all coming on the lessons, the lives, watching the apostles, watching us, watching the elders, just taking notes and looking. You know the Apostle Great Millstone, they got the 100%. Y'all about to find out who the men of the Lord is. I'll go out to Sarah. You know, we be found worthy, man. Y'all be found worthy too. Wait, I'll connect two more close out.
Alright. This is Dawadah 2, Ecclesiastes 10 verse 5. There is an evil which I have seen under the sun, as an error which proceedeth from the ruler. Verse 6. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place. Verse 7. I have seen servants upon horses, and princes walking as servants upon the earth.
That table is turned quick. So the princes, the real rich, is about to be thrown, and the servant is about to be dethroned. Lord say because riches unlawfully gotten, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. And we're watching it happen right before our eyes. So it's a beautiful thing, man. Beautiful thing.
This is Dawudah 2, Psalms 7, verse 6. Arise, O Yahweh, in thine anger, lift up thyself because of the rage of mine enemies, and awake for me to the judgment that thou hast commanded. Verse 7. So shall the congregation of the people compass thee about, for their sakes, therefore return thou on high. Verse 8. Yahweh shall judge the people. Judge me, O Yahweh, according to my righteousness, and according to mine integrity that is in me. Verse 9. Oh, let the wickedness of the wicked come to an end.
Yes. 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 Read that again. Read that again, please. Read it with. Yes.
Psalms 7, verse 9. Oh, let the wickedness of the wicked come to an end.
Yes. Yes. We're closing out on that.
But establish the just, for the righteousness of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai, trieth the hearts and reins.
Yes. Oh Lord, Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai, the just shall live by faith, which will be the elect. I go out to the south, man. Your end is near. That's a good scripture to end it in, man. All right, hey, shalom to you, brothers and sisters. We're going to turn to the east. We give all praise to the Lord and honor to to our apostles and elders, great no song well. Shout out to the whole elect out there, the elect lady and your children. The water for tuning in, to all my brothers and sisters that tune in. Water for the scriptures, man. Pray for our apostles, man. Pray for the bishops, the elders, all the sincere brothers who are great GMS. And pray for your brothers here at Jersey2. All right? It's your brother Tam Yalama Yakar.
Brother, I know.
Hey, shalom.